Hello. I accidentally just opened Google Chrome, so I'm going to need to deal with that in a moment. Let me go ahead and get my co-hosts on today.
Hello.
Hello.
It's been payday. Hello!
Hello!
Hello, and hello everyone else. Let me close the Google Chrome window I accidentally opened. Get out of here, Chrome. I don't even use you.
Yeah, Chrome, stop taking up all the resources on the computer.
Fuck off, Chrome. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me.
Hello.
It's Gage. I'm joined once more by Audrey and B of Team Catpull. Hello, you two. How are y'all doing tonight?
Hello, I'm good.
Hey, also good. I'm better now that I'm in a call with friends.
Hell yeah.
Friends.
Friends time.
Yay, socializing!
It's good for you, usually.
Imagine that.
Other times, if you're like me and you're an introvert, there comes a point where you're just like, I don't want to do this. Not for
That's
like,
all of us.
not because of like company involved or anything like that, mind you.
No,
just because like sometimes it's just I need to go home.
After a while, you've had enough.
I've had enough of people, even though I love them.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So today is going to be our final stream of Alice Madness Returns, and I need to go ahead and get this out of the way just kind of right away. This is going to be a content warning for the following stream. There is likely going to be some degree of discussion regarding CSA and child sex trafficking, because that's just kind of the direction the plot of this game goes in, unfortunately. So just wanted to go ahead and get that out there. I don't think I need to tell you that it's fucked up. It's a fucked up thing. Like, I feel like that should go without saying, but just in case, you know, there's some fucking chuckle fucks out there. Bad. Jesus Christ.
Extremely bad.
Gross.
Very, 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 very bad.
That being said, this game does take a hard stance on the topic, which I appreciate. And we kind of mentioned this last week when we were starting to get into that stuff. The game does a decent job with the discussion about it by not getting, like, leery or voyeuristic about it. Mm-hmm. Which I feel like is something that you can't necessarily say for other games that might tackle similar topics.
Oh, God.
I can't name any names off the top of my head, but I know they're out there.
Yeah, I'm
Thanks
trying
for
to think of one.
nothing. Persona 5.
Yeah, okay, yeah, never mind. That's when we were playing.
Our last session, specifically, where we were like, oh, okay, yeah, the entire last arc was about how you shouldn't be a creep to children. And then the next arc of the game, hey, let's have all these creepy things about this child. Remember, she's a teenager? Anyway. Write your games better, people. Fuck. Jesus.
I was having a discussion with a friend of the stream, JB. Oh, speaking of which, hi JB.
Hi, there's mail for you.
There's mail for me?
Yeah.
What did I
Jail
get?
time!
Audrey and B, say hi.
Hi.
Hello! I mean, I said mail time, but hello!
I just kind of screamed.
These are both pre-approved loans. You can just toss those.
Oh, no.
No, don't eat them.
No.
No, don't eat them.
Nom,
No,
nom.
you're gonna get indigestion. Go throw them out.
Nom 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 nom.
Nom nom.
Nom nom.
Yum yum.
But JB and I were having a discussion about the Personers the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Specifically Persona 4.
Oh, no.
And I was mentioning, I don't know a whole lot about Persona games, just kind of in general. I feel like I've heard a lot of good stuff said about Persona 3. I don't know that I've heard anything bad said about Persona 3. Like, I feel like the most of the time that I hear criticism of Persona, it tends to be about 4 or 5.
I mean, 3's not perfect either. It's got some some stupid ass beach scenes because they all have stupid ass beach scenes at some point.
It's anime.
That's
it's anime.
Persona thing. It does have that, but otherwise, like, it doesn't have the topics that Persona 5 does.
Mm-hmm. I think the thing that I was mentioning when I was talking to JB about it is that just kind of based on like learning things via osmosis, Persona 4, from what I gather, has a lot of themes about just kind of upholding status quo.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
like, there's the one character whose entire arc revolves around him just being like, no, I'm not gay. Stop it. Whose name I forget all of a sudden.
Kanji, the best boy.
That one, yeah.
He's not gay, he just likes cute stuff.
Yeah, Persona 4 is weird in that aspect where it's very focused on the characters and I guess maybe their growth, but it's not really growth
well,
at
it's
the
supposed
same
to
time.
be character growth, but then the entire thing, like when you go through their social link, is like they're just like, actually, I'm okay with my place in the world, and we're going to uphold the status quo, and it's kind of bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And they entirely cut like the end of your kind of best friend standing guy, fucking Yosuke. They had a whole thing around the end of his where it kind of put like into focus like, okay, this is why he's such an asshole to everyone. But they kind of cut critical information, so it's bad and it's stupid and I hate it. There's good stuff about that game, but other stuff that just makes me really, really mad to think about.
One day they'll make a Persona game that's 100% good with no weird shit that the localizers need to write around.
Oh,
We talked about that scene from Persona 5 as well. It's just like, it sucks that scene is there, but like, God bless the localizers for Royal like putting in the effort to make it less bad.
yeah, they're doing their fucking best.
Doing God's work.
Yeah.
But we're not
There
here.
is one thing of Persona 3 also that I remembered. Fucking Junpei and the chick.
Oh, everything about Junpei.
Yeah, he is a problem. He is never not a problem.
I will take your word for that.
He's like stereotypical bro, misogynistic. The fact that in English he's voiced by Mick Mignogna.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he gets a girlfriend and he's like, I'm still gonna flirt with girls because that's my character trait.
That's what dudes do.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah,
He's
and
a
then
bad
they give him like a sympathetic character arc. It's like, that's cool, but he's still an asshole. And that's why Ryuji is the better best friend out of everybody in this fucking lineup anyway.
He gets the goth girlfriend who is like adorable too, and it's like, ah.
He doesn't deserve the goth girlfriend.
She could do so much better.
She could do so much
I don't
better.
know anything about this game, but just like I just based on that I can say. But we're not here to talk about Persona. Even though I'm the one that brought up the topic.
You are.
But more for more Persona, tune into the Catapult stream on Saturday for Persona 5. I've been watching it. It's pretty good. I've been enjoying it a lot, save for, Atlas stuff.
I'm glad, because I've been bullshitting the gameplay too, because it's New Game Plus, and I'm like, I'm just gonna have everything super OP and just kill everything and what.
Honestly, I go
better as it goes on.
I go into games more for the story anyway, personally.
Awesome.
Than the gameplay,
Cool.
so like I'm fine with that. All right, so let me get my fucking controller, and let's get fucking started here. Let me crack open my energy drink real quick.
What is it?
Yeah, what flavor?
It is Mountain Dew Energy. It is the flavor I always get for Alice Nights, Pomegranate Blue Burst.
Oh.
Also not true for always. You had a Starburst one last time.
You know
had
what?
the Starburst
That's
and
true.
the birthday cake, yeah.
You had What did I have the birthday cake for? again.
It wasn't with us.
It wasn't
but
with y'all.
Did
But
not
I
have the
specifically
Mountain
remember
Dew
birthday
one.
cake.
The birthday cake one was just abysmal. Like, it was bad. But
Did you do that for Plaguey Rats?
I don't think I did. No, I don't think it was. I don't think it was the Plaguey Tales. It was for something else.
I can't believe.
I think it was a
getting a
Zelda
fucking show.
game.
Plaguey Tales is getting a show.
I'm excited. I'm excited for that. That's a good game, and it's a good story, and I'm kind of interested in that. You know what? I'm also interested
The Halo
in.
series came out today.
Yeah, I haven't been hearing good things.
Oh no.
Yeah, I've heard mixed things because some of the like influencers that I follow, the people in entertainment, are like, "Oh yeah, it's real good," because they got early previews to it. But
It's really good as they hold their hands out for their paychecks.
yep.
What was that?
G-Man, hello.
What happened? Oh, G-Man Blue just subscribed. Thank you for the subscription.
Fuck yeah.
And then Moon Knight's next week, and supposedly not supposedly, Morbius, the movie, comes out April 1st, and I didn't know that. And it has an embargo on things already about it, which does not do well for it.
I mean, review embargoes are usually a thing, but like... Oh, hold on. I've got the TV volume turned on because I was streaming a PS4 game so that I need to plug into the television for.
Yeah, it's like a 48
At least you
hour
caught it
embargo,
right away.
I believe.
Mm-hmm. God, fucking... I have no desire to see Morbius. Like, I'm going to at some point because, like, I want to watch, like, all the Spidey-Man related stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I have no desire to see Morbius.
No, I
Like-
didn't even know it was a thing, like, coming out until I saw the trailer for Spider-Man. Or not the trailer, but saw
Hey
Spider-Man.
chat, what the fuck is a Morbius? I don't know what they're talking about.
I'll do
Okay,
a thing for a moment.
so
Hold on.
Morbius, also known as Morbius the Living Vampire, because he is not undead. He is a guy who is given vampire-like abilities after taking a serum to cure a degenerative disease. He has standard vampire accoutrement. He's got a fucked up monster face when he wants to. Drinks blood.
Look at Discord.
Flies sometimes. But more notably, in the 90s Spider-Man cartoon series, because they couldn't have Morbius drink blood using his mouth, they instead gave him a need to consume plasma and suckers on his hands, which is almost worse. Actually.
A little bit, yeah.
He is commonly associated with Spider-Man, which means that he is part of Sony's stable of characters that they own through owning things related to Spider-Man, along with characters like Black Cat, Silver Sable, which I wonder if that movie is still in the works? The Black Cat and Silver Sable movie? Silver Sable is basically a worse Black Widow. From what I remember. It's a whole fucking thing. And he's being played by Jared Leto. Which, like...
Yeah, if you look at the Discord, above Audrey's gifts, there's a few pictures of him.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at the Discord. But yeah, I was already not super interested in, like, a Morbius movie, because that just feels like a weird kind of out of left field character to make a movie about. I'm way more interested in the Madam Web movie, personally. Because Madam Web fucks. I love Madam Web.
I didn't know they were doing a Madam Web one.
I feel so out of the loop right now.
Yeah, she is going to be played by Dakota Johnson.
Okay, I like Dakota.
Yeah.
Alright.
But Madam Web is basically like Spider-Man's like a spiritual guide. Every so often Spider-Man will do a thing and he'll get pulled into Madam Web's like pocket dimension. She'll just be like, "Guess what, buddy? You fucked up big time." And she'll just go on for like 5 minutes about how like you suck, you fucked up, go fix it. It's great.
Wow.
I remember really liking her in the 90s cartoon. Okay, we gotta stop talking about Spider-Man. We gotta talk about Alice Madness Returns. So real quick, we're going to check out the dress that we used last time. Which was the royal suit, which if we were to equip it, our health is limited to 4 roses. And then because we started the Dollhouse level last time, we'll just go ahead and look at this. Miss Stitched is the name of our outfit for the Dollhouse sequence.
Ah.
And the duration of Shrink Sense is doubled. So Shrink Sense is our ability to see like secret graffiti when we're shrunk. It persists for a short amount of time after we go big again. And this just doubles the amount that persists. Excuse me. Goodness.
Okay.
Ugh. I got
Why
hip
you got
ups.
them hiccups?
I got hip ups.
Why you got them hip ups?
Mitty had hip ups the other day and she was making a squeaking noise every time she hip upped.
Oh.
It was very cute.
That is cute.
All right, let's go ahead and get in there. So, this is the Dollhouse. Named for obvious reasons, as you can see. There are going to be many doll-themed enemies that we are going to be up against. And we are going to be meeting a new character at the end of this, as well as a number of the insane children that we've kind of been seeing around a good chunk of the game, including seeing one that got bisected at the end of our last stream and was crawling along the ground, leaving a trail of blood.
Oh yeah, little Chucky doll chap.
Yeah, wasn't having a good time.
Nah.
Alright, let's jump down here. I feel like I'm just like, I'm still not quite used to how quickly and how well everything is loading on the Series X.
It is an adjustment for things.
The luxury.
It's real nice. I like having a Series X. I'm glad I have one now.
I'm glad you got one finally. I know between me and you, like, looking for these new fucking consoles took for fucking ever.
As they do.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so where are we going? We're going over here. So I think, did I just go in a big damn circle? You know what? I did, and I see why. Here we go. So, speaking of, like, live-action video game stuff, Sonic 2 comes out in 2 weeks.
Sure does.
How fucking nuts is that?
Pretty fucking nuts. I got a friend who's like trying to convince me to go out to a theater to do it. I haven't left my house for anything like that in like 2 years. So, could be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I would go. Definitely if it's like where a theater that you can buy tickets. Because usually they're pretty good at keeping like a seat between no matter what still.
Oh, yeah.
Not where I live.
Wow.
Mm.
We're not going to talk about that.
Fucking Texas, let me tell you.
Yeah.
I got, what did I go see?
Not Batman, because you haven't talked to me about Batman yet.
Yeah, believe me, if I had gone to see Batman, you would have been the first to fucking know.
I know.
But no, I think I went to see Spider-Man No Way Home. And when I ordered the tickets, I went for a showing in like the middle of the day, because I'm just like, oh, people are less likely to go to a showing in the middle of the day. And I got like, oh, I'll go ahead and like set myself up like right in the middle of the theater, because like there's a lot of availability here. I get there, and there's still like a lot of empty seats, but like a pair of people chose the seats right to my left.
No!
And I'm just like, there was so many choices you could have gone with.
Yeah,
And
honestly.
yet, you have done this to me.
Gotta love that. Yeah, so far, like, all the theaters I've been to have been pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what it's gonna be like in a BC theater, but I guess we'll find out.
Check
Just
out
wear
this.
your mask.
Check out this lever.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun.
That is fun.
So,
Hello, hello.
Oh.
hi Lucas. Welcome to the Shark Stream.
Hey.
So you may notice that like some pieces of furniture here have body parts worked into them.
Yeah.
Like we got some legs, got a torso and some arms for the little candelabra there.
We sure do.
A lot of eyeballs. Big fan of the eyeballs. There's a pig snout that's not related to the use of body parts, but it's there.
It's a body part.
Ah, fuck, it sure is. But I might try and... I definitely want to go see Sonic 2 in a theater. Because I feel like it deserves it.
It looks good.
I like that
I
the
saw
fucking...
Bob's Burgers trailer.
Hmm?
I saw the Bob's Burger trailer.
Oh yeah, they're having a movie.
That was a thing.
It is a thing. I didn't get much from the trailer, but it was nice to see, to be honest.
You shall find, they say, but they don't say what you'll find.
That's true. You're correct.
Is that just framed meat up there?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
It's a delicious steak. Yeah, I remember seeing people talking about the Bob's Burgers trailer was just like when a 2D animated movie gets a theatrical release and it's just they have shadows now.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, they have the budget for lighting.
Mm-hmm.
It looks really pretty, like nicely animated,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and I am interested in seeing it. I saw a trailer for, is it Anything, Everything, All at Once? Is that what the exact title is?
I think close enough.
I know the movie.
I know what
that
you're talking about.
Yeah. Me
Everything,
too.
Everywhere, All at Once.
Yeah.
Mostly
like
that one's really good.
The multiverse
I want to
movie.
see it so bad.
It looks neat, like for sure. Ow, this is keeping me from being able to leave. What the fuck? Rude.
I actually wanted to ask if it'd be okay to show Audrey and be the female character I'm working on once it's finished. I want to see.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
curious.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Lucas has been trying to get a little bit more confident with female bodies, and who better to check
Yeah.
on it than the one who has a deep yet casual link with the gynoid shape.
No!
Bringing it back.
Damn it! I already put the link gif in chat. I'm immune. I'm immune.
I just draw
I'm
nice
good.
female bodies.
What was that?
Girl pretty.
I just draw nice female bodies, Gage.
You
That's all I
do.
said.
There you go. Yeah, it's the first time I tried this in ages, but I really want to do it more often.
Yay!
Oh yeah.
We will be happy to look at it.
There they are. The insane children. They're doing fine. This is normal for them.
Hey kids.
The unstable are more than merely mad. They have other parts. The doll maker
The one
will
girl looks like
deprive
Handsome
them of
Jack
what
from Borderlands, I'm not
remains
gonna
of
lie.
their deranged
Little bit.
self.
A little bit.
They need care.
I know their pain. I would assist, but is sanity required for the job?
A limited quantity. You're not mad enough to be rejected. You're like them. Of them, in a way, but not them. I should say not us. For I'm them, but you're on your way. The way is clearly marked.
I believe
Cool, thanks.
I know that way. and I'd rather not travel further along it.
It's here, you dimwits. Get inside.
Okay, bye.
All right.
I say like, but like, this is a doll girl. This is a new enemy. When the game fades out, it never fades out all the way. So like you can see like things loading in or the scenery changing behind the black.
Uh-oh.
Oh, got dropped. Oh, that doll is a lot taller than I thought she was.
Seen your dog dropping stuff.
Oh, doggy.
Okay, so the doll girls, and I want to say that there's like another variant of them that we're gonna.
Why
meet
does
later
she
on.
get naked?
So this is the mechanic for the enemy, is that you need to remove both of her arms and the clothes in order to break through the front of the torso to reach the weak point.
Oh no, don't open that door.
Also, here's a door we have to go through.
Oh no! Oh no!
We're really in it now, folks.
Oh no!
It's symbolism, and it's not pleasant
Oh,
symbolism.
That is alright. Whenever you want to show us, we'll be here.
Absolutely.
It's well known that he who eats with the devil must have a very long spoon.
Huh? He who eats with the devil must have a very long spoon. What does that mean? I don't understand. Anyway.
The devil's gonna dip as much as he wants. Doesn't matter how far the cake is.
Alright. Let's just go. This game didn't look this uncanny in the other two streams I joined. Yeah, it takes a bit of a turn once you get to the Dollhouse. Because this is where we really start getting into...
Lots of trigger warnings for this segment,
yeah,
basically.
The uncomfortable stuff.
So we will understand if you guys need to dip.
Is a virtue. Now you've heard it.
Thanks, Cheshire.
Can you look at that candle? Can you go back for a second?
Yeah,
I
sure.
almost said sandal. Oh, it's a baby doll head too. Okay.
Yep.
Also, Humpty Dumpty's there.
Yeah, there he is. There he is, sitting on a wall.
He is sitting on a wall.
Seems
Good
like an
for him.
awful thick book. for
Humpty Dumpty,
Humpty
yeah.
Dumpty. Like, I feel like that particular story doesn't really take that long to resolve, honestly.
I'm sure one can make it that long somehow.
Zack Snyder's Humpty Dumpty.
There you go.
Natalie shared something with me recently.
Okay.
A tweet that she had found that mentions that Superman dies in Batman vs. Superman and is revived in Justice League at the same timestamp. And she asked me if that was true. And I looked into it, and it is, but only under like specific circumstances to an extent. You have to be watching the uncut version of Batman v Superman, which is already a slog, honestly.
Yeah, I never watched it because I hate that Batman, and I hate Superman.
Yeah, I would not recommend watching the unrated edition of Batman v Superman, honestly.
Was never planning on it.
And then it is also in, because the timestamp that it said was 2 hours 38 minutes. So
Okay.
seeing that, I was already like, okay, can't possibly be the theatrical release of Justice League because that is sub 2 hours. Like, I think it's just under 2 hours long. So I was like, okay, it has to be the Snyder Cut. And I went and checked, and it wasn't exact. The tweet seemed to make it seem like it was exactly 2 hours, 38 minutes, 38 seconds. But it was still roughly around like the 2 hour, 38, 39 minute mark, which is pretty neat, actually.
Yeah.
I think if you were to account, or I guess not account for like maybe like one or two like pre-movie things, like maybe just like not worrying about like one of the vanity logos, or like that disclaimer at the beginning of the Snyder Cut where it's just like, oh, it's presented in 4:3 aspect ratio to preserve the director's vision or whatever, that maybe it would probably be a little bit closer to what was posted in that tweet, but otherwise, yeah, it's more or less the same, which, you know, as a thematic connection, I do honestly think is pretty cool. Just another reason why the Snyder Cut is way better than the theatrical cut of Justice League. Surprisingly, honestly.
I still haven't watched it because I'm still not a fan.
It is also 4 hours long, so I don't blame you.
I don't mind long movies, to be honest, at all.
That one's actually less of a slog than the ultimate cut of Batman vs Superman, honestly. Like, I still don't blame you for not watching it, especially if, like, you know, you don't like Superman, as you famously don't.
I don't like Superman, and I don't like that Batman at all.
I like Ben Affleck's Batman, personally.
Okay, sorry about that. My dog took like 30 years to go to the bathroom.
As your dog does.
We were talking about comic book
I like
movie
the new
stuff.
Batman.
I've been hearing good things. So I really do want to see it. I know Natalie wants to see it too.
I know, that's what you were saying. You're kind of waiting for a time where your schedules line up.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll see if she wants to go to, like, tomorrow, since I think we both have that day off from work.
There
Nice.
you go. Do a little movie date.
Yeah. I'll have to see how she feels about it, but... Alright, what we got here?
Every child has a purpose. It is the beholden duty of knowing adults to fit every young person to her calling.
That's gross. That's gross, knowing what we know and what we're going to find out about Dr. Bumby. That's a weird, gross thing to say.
Audrey, you did miss a bad door.
It was a very...
What was the bad door?
It was a door... There was a giant doll. A giant naked doll, and the door was
its crotch.
was in its crotch.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
You did miss that door.
An unsubtle door.
It's not subtle at all, but, like, I don't think it's trying to be.
Nah.
It's not that kind of game. Up?
Up.
Yeah, like, see? This is what I'm talking about. Not that kind of game. It's not subtle. Alright. I don't know. B, how do you feel about the apparent situation we're gonna be having when the Flash movie comes out, where apparently Ben Affleck Batman is going to be dropped in favor of bringing back Michael Keaton?
So, I didn't know there was a Flash movie coming out until, like, 3 days ago, to be honest.
Fair.
I went, what the fuck are they doing a Flash movie for? But I like Michael Keaton. I'm fine with that. Once again, I don't like Ben Affleck. Anyone's better than him for Batman at this point. That's, you know.
My boy from Boston can't get no respect.
I think I maybe like him in one movie, and I don't even know if he's in that movie, so now I have to go look it up.
You like him better in a movie he might not actually be in?
I think he's in it, but now I don't know.
So you like a conceptual Ben Affleck?
Maybe. I don't think he's actually in this now that I'm looking at it, so whoops.
You like Schrodinger's Ben Affleck?
I thought he was in this.
What did you think he was in?
I haven't watched Inglourious Bastards for some reason.
Oh, I think you might be thinking of
Eli Roth.
I was gonna say who's the main dude in Inglourious Bastards?
The main
Brad Pitt.
dude? I mean, yeah, he's in that, but no, definitely not what I thought of for Brad Pitt.
Definitely not the guy you mistook for Ben Affleck.
I know who Brad Pitt is.
That's fair.
What else does Ben Affleck do?
I'm gonna go look it up now because I honestly don't know.
He was in the 2003 Daredevil movie.
I don't remember that one.
Boy, I sure don't remember anything about that movie.
Oh, he's in the. Oh no, he's a producer for that. Oh wow, he produces a lot of shit now. Okay, actor, please.
The 2003 Daredevil movie is better in the director's cut, and also...
Oh, he's also in The Last Duel. Okay, we haven't seen that yet, but... I saw him in the Jay and Silent Bob reboot, but I don't know who the fuck he played in it.
Well, because he was also in... what was the Jay and Silent Bob cinematic universe movie he was in? He was in the God one, the religious one. What was that one called? Fucking... Oh god, I'm blanking. I feel like I should know this.
There's Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. I'm still going through his list right now. There's Mallrats. Is that the God one?
No, it had like a very religious-y name.
Dogma.
Dogma. That's it.
Yeah, I went right by that. It's been so long since I've seen Dogma. I really don't watch shit that he's in. Wow.
He was also in Pearl Harbor, I think.
I don't know what the fuck that is, but I also don't like war movies that much.
As you can probably imagine, it's a movie about Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, and I don't like war movies that much, so...
That's fair. He's in a lot of movies aside...
you gotta be in the mood.
He's in a lot of
Lucas,
movies
I'm with you.
Alongside,
I'm pretty sure I've seen things he's, like, produced and directed, but fuck his acting. I really don't like his acting.
Ouch. Ouch. My Boston pride.
I'm sorry, I can't.
It's fine. I'm not even from Boston. I was born like an hour away from Boston.
All right, Boston bitch.
Wow.
He has a brother.
Probably.
Is this a brother?
People have siblings.
Yeah, okay, this is a brother. What's his brother do?
Imagine having siblings.
Imagine it.
That
I do have to imagine.
I don't. I have a sister.
I have a brother that I forget I have, so... Is Casey Affleck a domestic abuser? Did not know that. Didn't know he existed either, so...
I feel like I remember hearing about that, actually. It wouldn't be the weirdest thing the most uncomfortable thing we've talked about on this stream so far.
No.
So.
No.
Okay, I just gotta... I am under fucking attack. Ow.
I'm looking up the list of what Matt has done recently, and I can say I haven't seen a lot of movies he's been in, either.
Matt Damon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Ben Affleck does a lot of movies with Matt Damon.
There's not a lot on this list I've seen.
I feel like we hear Matt Damon's voice more than we see him in movies.
Most recently, he has appeared in ads for crypto.
Yeah, he's the crypto guy.
Is he a crypto guy, or is the company that's his agency into crypto?
Probably both. He talks about it so much. It's probably both at this point.
Well, like, does he talk about it like of his own volition, or is it?
Doesn't he own it?
I don't know anything about his crypto-related proclivities. I just know he's in those ads where he's just like, don't you want to be a cool guy? Don't you want to not be a loser? Buy crypto, idiot. And it's just like, no, Matt Damon. I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
I don't know. There's like
crypto.com, but I don't remember at this point because I hear it and my brain shuts off.
That's fair.
Because there's celebrities who are like legitimately into it, and then there's others who are like, okay, well my agency says promote this thing, and I'm rich as fuck and I don't give a shit, so I guess I'll promote the pyramid scheme.
Like that fucking like clip from God, what is it, Jimmy Fallon?
That fucking Jimmy Fallon clip,
yeah,
where they're just like, look at this ape, isn't it a good ape? Hey everyone, go get a ape.
It's just like,
and it was like just as stilted as I'm speaking now.
Pretty much, yeah.
Are you talking about The Martian, Lucas? I think that's the last thing I saw him in.
No, I think Lucas is referring to Interstellar. Because Matt Damon is in that. Because I think...
I'm sure we saw... Oh, sorry.
I was just going to say...
Interstellar?
I was just going to say, I think generally people actually do kind of like The Martian, just on the whole.
No, I like... Martian was pretty good.
But
yeah.
I do know that Interstellar was one of the ones that people like weren't necessarily too hot on.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember if we've watched it. I've seen this fucking poster for it 8 million times, and I don't... I don't know if we watched it. Or if we did, I don't remember anything about it.
Oops.
But I hate, like, the Bourne series, so I've never seen, though.
Oh my god, it's Jason Bourne.
I thought you...
I'm more of a...
I thought you liked the Bourne series.
Me? No, I've never liked the Jason Bourne series.
No.
Most often.
Then
like
who the fuck has been talking? Oh my god.
Definitely not me.
I'm more of a
I'm
Mission
sorry,
Impossible guy myself.
I don't like
I've
Mission
seen one
Impossible.
I've seen one Mission Impossible.
What's the other one of those types of movies?
Good question.
Oh shit.
I feel like we gotta play a trivia game sometime, just so you guys can like kick ass at it, and I can be like, I'm gonna learn something today.
James Bond series. I hate James Bond.
Oh,
That's
what?
what it was. Yeah, I hate it. I don't like those types of movies. Is all I know.
Friendship ended with B.
Oh,
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I can't.
Oh, uh-oh.
Where am I?
Where did you go?
I'm still alive.
You're on the floor
Here
somewhere.
we go.
What's Brad Pitt been doing lately? Let's look it up.
Is he still working on the
we
World
were,
War
like-
Z sequel?
Probably. We were really excited to see fucking Mark Ruffalo in the thing yesterday.
Well, yeah, that's surprising as shit to see him.
What was it in?
That
The Adam Project.
Oh, did you end up watching that? I've been hearing
We
good
did.
things,
We did.
but I don't know if they're like astroturfed good things or not.
I actually liked it a lot.
No,
Okay.
we had fun. It was cute.
Oh, that's good.
It was cute. It was fun. I like Ryan Reynolds.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Ruffiello was in it.
What?
Mora was in it.
You wanna? Can you give Mark Ruffalo one more shot for me?
No, it's Ruffiello. You don't like that?
No, I do, but like I just wanted to see if it would happen again.
I always call him Ruffiello. I think it's fun.
I was confused too.
I think it's fun.
That's fair. That's fair.
I just remember seeing him in the movie and going, "Fuck Buffalo."
Yes, you gotta say fuck Buffalo.
God, I just remembered seeing like ads for the Adam Project, just like the #1 movie in the world on Netflix, and I'm just like, okay, how truthful is this being?
I wouldn't say #1 in the world, but it was fun.
Okay, I might need to check that out.
Yeah, I would.
I hope fucking Sonic 2 just gets all of the accolades.
Who knows? It might be the thing to take down Batman for like the 8th week in a row or whatever.
I hope
now.
Sonic fucks Batman.
Okay, that's a choice.
A word choice.
That would be a choice.
I was kind of contemplating it as it was coming out of my mouth. I'm like, no,
Nope.
we're just gonna commit.
Committing to it. It's happening. They have a lot of confidence in Sonic 2, so I have to imagine it's probably pretty good. They already greenlit Sonic 3.
Fun.
There's the Knuckles
Wasn't-
TV series.
Wasn't Sonic 1 like the best movie of that year?
I mean,
or
it was
something?
it was 2020, so
Yeah, it was 2020, so the bar was low.
it
But
it did, from what I understand, outperform Birds of Prey, which was also really good.
that was a really good movie. But also I can see how it would outperform it because something female cast and people are shitty about that.
I want more movies with that version of Black Canary, honestly, and Huntress.
That would be cool.
But
I
that's
want
just-
more movies with that ensemble of characters in general, but you know.
Same. I also want a Harley and Poison Ivy movie. Please.
When will
There's
Gotham City Sirens, please?
They've been talking about Gotham City Sirens for so long. They just haven't done it yet for some reason.
I know.
They just have a revolving door of Catwomen, so we can never fucking settle on what's happening.
I know. Margot is like into it too. She wants to do all this.
Oh yeah, and I want her to do all of it too. I fucking love Margot Robbie's.
Margot
So
Robbie,
much.
please
Harley Quinn.
force them to stick with a fucking Catwoman.
I don't know if that's ever gonna happen.
I can only hope.
Because I am pretty sure the Batman does not fall in the same universe as
Yo, Batman.
current stuff.
Yeah,
It doesn't feel it at all.
That's okay.
It's a little
She can just
weird.
pick a new one, and then they can stick with
Hopefully.
her.
Well, here's a question.
Yes.
So in the context of the DCEU, the DCEU has like an older Batman. Like whether it's Ben Affleck or whether it ends up being Michael Keaton. We're talking like probably like Dark Knight Returns era Batman, right?
Yeah.
So would we also be getting like maybe like a more middle-aged Catwoman as a result?
I mean, one would hope, but it's also Hollywood, so like,
I mean,
you got to keep your expectations real low.
I mean, to be fair, like I don't want to give Hollywood too much credit necessarily, but to be fair, there has been quite a, I don't know if I don't think resurgence is a good word, but a surgence, let's go with that.
A trend, maybe?
A trend, perhaps, of movies that have like put like genuinely aged female characters kind of front and center. You know, I'm thinking like the most recent Terminator movie, the most recent Halloween movies, that sort of thing.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Like there's kind of been a trend towards that. I mean, in most cases, you know, it's been sort of like legacy actresses that like are already have. I have no idea where the fuck I'm going in this level. I'm just kind of realizing I've been running around the same few rooms.
Yeah.
What happened to the blocks that say up? Where did those go?
I need some direction, game. Oh, hey.
A fucking block that said up?
Well, I found something. Oh, that door's open now.
Hey.
Cat MILF,
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I'd be down for Cat MILF. I hope that a producer of some sort would also be down so we could have that.
Mm-hmm.
Who even know?
Alternatively, if they just wanted to go with, like, you know, a more standard Catwoman, I wouldn't necessarily... I just want more Catwoman, just kind of in general.
I want fucking Poison Ivy.
I also want Poison Ivy.
One movie. That's all that she's been in.
What was she in?
The Batman Forever? Is that the right one?
Oh. Yeah, okay. I thought we were still talking specifically DCEU. I was just like, wait, what? What?
No, I just want Poison Ivy.
I understand. All right. Oh god. Okay. Is it like
Batman and Robin? That's it.
Batman and
It was
Robin,
one
yeah.
of those series of like campy Batman movies that I like.
Fun times with Batman and Robin.
What a
Bitch
time.
baby!
Bitch baby!
Bitch baby! Oh my god!
Let's hear it for the bitch baby, everyone!
Fuck yeah,
Oh
bitch
yeah! Welcome to the stream, bitch baby!
baby! Oh.
Oh,
I like
that
this
put
one.
a tear in my eye.
I like this one that's just going in a fucking loop. You ever...
I always wanted to do that on a swing
I was
set.
about to
Yo,
say!
same.
Ah!
Oh no.
I got
Buy
owned.
it.
Oh.
It's just like, sometimes like I've been on a swing as a kid, and sometimes like I get so high, just like, what if I just fucking went over?
Always wanted to.
It'd probably
Every child's
die.
dream.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us, designer.
Thank you.
Thanks for hanging out.
I always loved that line, what killed the dinosaurs, the Ice Age, because I feel like that's categorically untrue. I can't think of any, like, era of dinosaurs that was
yeah.
killed off by an Ice Age.
Yeah.
Like, motherfucker, Mr. Freeze, you are a scientist. You should know better.
He don't.
I think in Mr. Freeze's case, he's kind of banking on everyone else to be stupider than him, so they'll just, like, take his word for it.
Which in that movie is probably a good guess to make, honestly.
Yeah, like, he's making a gamble. He's like, are there any other scientists in this movie? I can make this dumb joke.
Poison Ivy was there, but she wasn't in that particular scene. Fuck.
Poison Ivy had better things to do.
Like getting
fuck
killed.
women.
Like getting killed by Jason Woodrue.
And getting killed, but, you know. That's why
Batman
she
Beyond's
hasn't
a
been
good one.
any... Yeah.
Sometimes I think about how Jason Woodrue's alter ego is the Floronic Man, which is such a mouthful of a goddamn name.
It really is.
Floronic Man.
Yeah, I think he's like a Swamp Thing villain. Speaking of Batman, someone streamed Batman Beyond to me recently. I'm shocked by how dark and mature it is. Batman Beyond fucks!
It really does fuck. It's good.
Speaking of, like, Batman media with, like, fucking awesome, like, female villain characters, somebody fucking posted a tweet about Ink recently, and I'm just like, I feel this. Ink was great. I loved Ink.
I'm struggling to remember.
She's the one who is Ink.
There's a tool
Like,
for every
like a
task.
Splatoon?
Even the humble
Like
food
Slime
goes to
Girl,
the job.
basically.
How would you get gin from
Oh,
a barrel
like a
into
Splatoon.
bottle?
Yeah, kind of. Hold on. Stopping the
Give us a
stream.
picture, please.
Stopping the stream to spread the word of Ink.
Also, when you first said ink, I was like, INC ink or INK ink?
I figured it was
INQUE.
Oh, fancy. She's a fancy bitch.
Well, when I share this
Bitch baby.
when I share this picture, like, yeah, absolutely.
I can't believe bitch baby.
Bitch baby.
Bitch, baby.
Ink? Splatoon? Woomy?
Woomy.
Emo.
God knows what Audrey and I are gonna do when Splatfest. What are they
Yo.
called again?
Yeah, Splatfest. Yeah, that's the
Okay.
monthly thing.
Who knows what we're gonna do when that happens again?
The monthly stupid argument, which thing do you like better? Okay. We need to see if there are new idols or not.
Yeah,
we need to
do
see
need it.
how the Inkling culture has progressed.
That became our brand.
For a while, yeah.
We
I
got
mean-
we got grown on that.
It was a consistent thing to draw, and it was fun. And then I would get mad every time someone would be like, "That's not canon," and I'd be like, "Fuck off."
He would be so down for the idols being dudes this time.
Give us some dudes. Untapped market.
Idols don't always need to be ladies.
I am shocked that anyone would claim that anything y'all drew wasn't canon, honestly. Like, did they play the same game?
Honestly.
Okay. So.
Alright, let's see.
So, this is ink in human form.
Oh, shit, her! I remember her.
And then ink in ink form.
Yeah, I remember her, the Goopy Goop girl.
Ooh.
I am.
Gooey goo. I think the problem with Batman Beyond for me was like it was never on when I was around.
Mm-hmm.
And then none of the episodes would ever be in order. That's just fucking Canadian television for you. Any fucking cartoon, you could not follow a fucking plot line because they just play shit at random. YTV didn't give a fuck.
YTV, more like why TV.
Yeah, basically.
Alright, so we're coming up to one of the other big mechanics in this level.
Looks like a perfect fit, and I'm the perfect judge. Time to put your new noggin to use.
Here we go.
Yeah.
We're really getting ahead of the game now.
We got fucking physics puzzles.
This mechanic sucks.
Gage, you fucked up.
Just for the record, I don't like it. It doesn't work properly. Shit.
Oh no.
So how is everyone's Friday night?
Fuck.
Oh, this is some monkey ball bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see how it's supposed to work and that it doesn't.
It's wonderful. I forget what the achievement in this one is. I want to say it's like finishing these puzzles in a certain amount of time. I think I had to restart it a few times.
Oh no.
But I don't really remember it too well.
Fuck yeah, Pokemon Legends.
It's all kind of a haze. Whee!
Pokemon.
What? Fuck. Aha!
Whoa. We got the fucking barrels from Donkey Kong.
It's a really good Pokemon game. Yeah, I like the changes that they had.
Smooth.
Hopeful too. See what they bring over from Legends.
Oh god. Oh fuck. Beans.
Beans.
Oh.
People are gonna be real mad if the next Pokemon comes out and it's like a bog standard Pokemon after the last one.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because core versus like spin-off games, but
I know, but if your spin-off game is doing that fucking good, then maybe like take some notes, right?
Well, that always happens.
Problem...
Like they fucking like. Oh, sorry.
The problem is the Pokemon game comes out this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they don't have much time to change things.
I feel like they could just delay it, but then I'm sure the people running the company would be like, no, new game every 6 months.
No, the bottom line though, line go up.
So we'll see.
But yeah, cause like I'm thinking specifically like Heart Gold and Soul Silver had like a bunch of things that people wanted for years, and then all of that was fucking abandoned by the next game.
I think that's what soured me on the entry after that one, because I was like, fucking Soul Silver is so good. Pokemon's looking great, and then what the fuck was the next one?
Oh god, what was the next one? Was it
'Cause I know I was still buying them like religiously at that point.
Was it Diamond and Pearl?
I think it's Diamond and Pearl next.
I was just like, I skipped out on Heart Gold and Soul Silver because I think my interest in Pokemon at that point was waning. But I was just like, why would you introduce a game where you can have literally any Pokemon follow you and then remove that in the next entry? That's such a bad idea. And then it took them so long to do it again. Or at least I think it took them so long to do it again. I don't really remember. Also, we're on a slide.
I feel like they only put that in when there's like a limited roster of Pokemon now, just because it's like so labor intensive.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was Black and White. Black and White is what came out after Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Yeah, yeah.
Black and White was a weird one because that had like a direct sequel happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it went red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, crystal, ruby, sapphire, fire red, leaf green, emerald, diamond, pearl, platinum, heart gold, soul silver, black and white, black 2, white 2, X and Y, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, Sword and Shield, the Brilliant Diamonds, Shining Pearl, which are gross looking, Pokemon Legends, and Scarlet and Violet.
I do like that they're going back to colors.
Yeah.
I think that's neat, personally. Also, things in-game are getting a bit more dire. Things are a lot less colorful. The stairs have meat in them.
Ooh, I like stairs.
We've got some,
That's not where your esophagus goes.
That's your problem with this picture?
Yeah, what else is wrong with it? That's not where your esophagus goes.
You know
I
what?
guess that's a baby in there, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a baby in the
I couldn't
brain.
really tell what that was.
Got babies on the brain.
I see it a little better when you started shooting it. But it's still not where your esophagus goes.
That's not where your esophagus goes.
One more time.
I was required to identify your family in the Oxford morgue. Your sister was completely recognizable. I can't say the same for your parents.
Fucked up thing to say to a kid. Just like, hey, I had to check out your family's dead bodies. It was gross.
Victorian Londonites just trying to make small talk.
They're not good at it.
Yeah, I mean, at least they didn't make Alice look at the dead bodies, because that's usually what they would do.
Gotta go fast.
Meat floor.
Run.
Tiled meat floor.
Why did I do that? That was weird.
I don't know.
Oh, smush.
Oh, hello. Oh.
Gooby. Oh, no.
You got really excited about that goo baby.
I like the goo babies.
So, pretty standard smashy smash thing here.
Oh, yeah.
I will say, I think this is one of the ones where it's not the fact that it smashes that does you damage. It's, like, a hurt box. So, like, even if it's not in, like, the smash animation, if you touch the spikes, you die. Or at the very... Well, not die, but, like, you get sent back.
Kind of a Zelda situation.
Yeah. According to the producer, they remove features to keep things fresh and unexpected or something. That's a terrible explanation. Waiting for a friend to show up so we can do stuff while I make a lewd sticker of my Jackalope. Fun!
Perfect friendship.
Nice. I want to make lewd stickers. I want to make merch stuff in general, but then I don't want to like have to deal with mailing shit to people.
Yeah.
That's fair. Just choose a select few people to mail stuff to, like me, for example. Mail me things.
Heck yeah! Actually, I was thinking about like holiday cards, and then I was like, what the fuck holidays would we even do?
Crimbo.
Wow, thanks!
Thanks, Cheshire.
Well, watch out.
Oh, okay.
You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. Better watch
I thought
out.
the reason pics had to be done in 8K or higher res was just to let people print themselves. I've never printed any picture I've ever gotten. Like, not because I don't want to or anything. I think that would be cool. We have so many, like, framed things that we just haven't hung up in our apartments. And I always feel bad about it, and the last thing that I want is more things that I'm just not gonna hang up.
Oh no.
Same. Also, I'm very lazy and I want someone else to do it for me.
Also fair.
I mean,
look at this weird bird.
If you get me the frames, I can't say that they'll be hung up well, but I can do it.
So whenever we moved in this house, I took down all the art wall that I had.
Yeah.
And I just haven't put it back together because I have no clue where I'm gonna put it right now.
Yo, it's a lot of work, and you're gonna like rework that one room, right? So
all of them.
All of the rooms, okay.
Audrey, come visit us in Texas and hang up all of our picture frames.
Can I just like go hang out there for like 6 months and not work?
Yeah, all these rooms are getting new floor and new paint, so they're all kind of getting redone.
Nice.
My office is definitely getting the most like redone because I'm getting rid of this desk and getting a actual desk that suits what I do better.
Nice. We can reset up the Elgato.
Yeah. I'll definitely have like room to bring over my Xbox and set that up, so I can actually do something with that maybe.
Xbox.
The thing I've turned on twice in its life. I've had it.
Get your other Switch. Get another Switch dock and like you can play Kirby and I can watch.
Yeah, I can play a whole bunch of shit.
Fuck yeah.
Because I know there's things on it that I want to play that I could on stream. And I'll probably move my my PS3 maybe? No, I have 2 PS4s. I'll move one of the PS4s.
Yeah, you fancy ass.
2 PS4s and a PS5. I don't need this many PlayStations.
What the fuck?
Play things with me on Xbox.
He just set it up. It's just sitting on a bench that I have.
You just have a bench?
But later this year.
Gage,
I have like a storage bench, yes.
Come on up to fucking Pittsburgh. Set up the Xbox.
You have
we'll
to
just
wait
go in
at
a big circle.
At least until after September, then you can come visit and set it up.
We'll just go in a big fucking circle. This will be what motivates me to actually try and like acquire property. It's just so I can have people come over to my house and not have my parents there. You guys want to hang out? It'll be cool, I promise. Oh god.
Where am I going? I gotta go over here.
Fucking get out of BC, I think
it.
is the thing to do. Oh no!
Well, with animation being more, like, you can do it at home now.
Yeah, if they continue to let me work remotely, then, like, fuck. I'll go wherever.
You just gotta make sure that you're somewhere with good enough internet.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, the job I work at, where it is a phone and internet company, I will not say which phone and internet company because I don't want them to find me. Don't look me up. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
We deal some of the areas that we service. We only service DSL, and whoo boy, some places got it rough. I'm talking like people call in wanting to get service. I'm just like, I'm sorry, the fastest speed we have to offer is 768 kilobits per second.
I would kill myself.
Sheesh.
That'd be so bad.
It's not good.
Well, it's like in this day and age when we need the internet for literally fucking everything.
Mm-hmm.
It seems inhumane to keep speeds that low.
Well, part of the thing is that I think what a lot of people don't really realize is not just that, like, you know, we have technology that we should be investing in internet infrastructure, but also, like, everything on the internet is just way more, like, demanding, like, connection-wise recently. Like, it's actually...
Like, shit's not optimized.
It's actually kind of nuts, if, like, you really kind of think about it. Like, the fact that, like, in some cases, like, you need, like fucking, I don't know, it's just, it's wild to think about just, like, how poorly optimized everything is, and it's just, like, you're just expected to, like, oh, well, get a better internet, idiot. And it's just like, okay, cool, thanks.
Yeah, definitely, with your state, half your ground is rocks. It's hard to build on rock for, like, things you need infrastructure-wise.
To be fair, I don't service the state that I live in. I actually service northern New England, the department that I'm in.
Less rocks. Still kind of rocky, but lots of water.
Lots of rural areas in some of those states also. Okay.
Yeah, the middle of Pennsylvania is...
Want to talk about rural?
Want to talk about that?
Okay, I think I should be able
What's
to...
Amish internet like?
I don't know. I know when I was working at Target, we had a lot of the Amish come in and shop at our store.
Wouldn't those be Mennonites?
I forget what the rules are.
Amish can't do technology stuff at all, I think. And I think Mennonites are the ones that...
it's changed a little bit.
It might have.
Because we have Amish stores around here, too.
Mm-hmm. It's been a hot minute since I've been anywhere near Amish country, admittedly, so...
I think they have evolved a little bit.
They've evolved?
Evolved?
A little bit.
They've had to adapt.
No, let's stick with evolved. Yeah. I like evolved. Yeah, because, like, when was the last time that I was anywhere near that? Because, like, I think the last time I was even in Pennsylvania was when I was a kid. We had gone to Hershey Park, I believe.
And that's the shitty park.
I remember liking it. I think I rode my first roller coaster there, actually.
That's fair. That's fair. That's a few hours for me.
I can't talk about shitty parks. Last time we went to P&E, half the shit was closed.
Yeah.
Everything was broken down. It was hot and muggy and polluted. I cried at the end because I was like so excited. I was like, we're gonna go to the amusement park, and it was an awful day. I was so embarrassed.
I'm so sorry.
It was fine. Everything was closed, but it was fine.
I was so embarrassed. I was like, I will show you my fucking... This is where I hung out as a child. And everything was closed.
The problem is they made us pay full price for it.
They made us pay full price and everything was closed and I had a breakdown.
That is awful.
We got home and I fucking lost my shit.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Alright, where am I going? What does this do? Oh. Oh, I see.
Hoping whenever I get to go to Nintendo Land, shit won't all be closed.
When's that opening again?
Isn't it open?
The US one?
Oh, there is gonna be a US one, huh?
I think yeah. I mean, it's probably not gonna be as good as the Japan one, but, you know.
Probably not, because isn't it just going to be a section of, like, Islands of Adventure or something? Or is that something else?
Yeah, but it's more accessible than going to Japan, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alice can't find the floor. Alice can't find the floor.
Wait, there was a bird thing I wanted you to look at.
Okay, hold on. This thing? It's got
look
a little
at the bird
hat.
head!
Oh, he's delightful.
Look at it. I love him.
Because I think I'm trying to remember. Because like they were doing something with the Islands of Adventure, like they were changing it somehow. And I think what was it they were changing exactly?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be Nintendo Land now.
Yeah, I think they were doing like the. There's like a handful of those that are just like. Who cares
There's like
about
some
this particular
weird legal
theme?
stuff. Yeah. There's like some weird legal stuff between them and Disney with the whole superhero thing. So
Marvel Superhero Landing.
I don't know what's up with that at the moment. Yeah,
it's gonna
just make it all Nintendo World. Just fucking commit.
Fury reopened at Islands Adventure. That's the last news article.
Ah, that's one of the weird ones.
Poseidon, I guess.
That's one of the weird ones.
Yeah,
where
I
I'm
just want to
like,
go to
who
like
cares
a.
about that one.
Yeah. I want to go to a fresh Nintendo World where, like, the animatronics haven't broken down yet.
Mm-hmm.
I have no faith that they'll, like, maintain all that shit.
Yeah, if it's not like
especially
Disney
at the US park.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, even Disney animatronics, like, if you don't go within the first couple of years, like, you're not going to get the intended experience, right? Because they stopped like fully maintaining those after the first like 3 or 4 years, and then the stuff just naturally breaks down and you don't get the same movement as before. I'm being real nerdy about this right now.
No, go for it. There's nothing happening in the game. It's okay.
It's I don't know. I want to have that full experience for like the Nintendo park, if nothing else.
I didn't realize it was opening at the Hollywood Universal Studios.
That's even easier to get to. We don't have to go to Florida.
Yeah, fair. We have to go to California, but fair.
I mean, I've been to California before.
I haven't.
Cali's all right.
I haven't been to California.
You won't get eaten by an alligator, probably.
Yes, you can.
Maybe. Be careful.
Less likely, possibly. Yo, you guys want to go to fucking Universal Studios? Want to go California? Maybe?
I said sure.
I'd be down.
Cool.
You can also see the Despicable Me Minion Mayhem thing.
Oh, yeah, I guess we could.
That one's also at the Florida one.
Was that Florida?
That one's Florida. I've been on it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. No.
How was it?
I don't like Minions.
Yeah, but how was the ride?
Like, it was fine. I would have preferred to have gone on the Hanna-Barbera one or even the Nicktoons one, but like, okay.
I guess it's Minions now.
It's Minions now.
I spelled every word wrong in Universal Studios. Hollywood. Every single word is wrong.
Oops.
There's extra letters. There's extra
Yo, what happened to the... What did they do to the Mummy Coaster? Because I know they closed that down for a bit.
I feel like they didn't do anything to it. I remember, like, last time I was there, they still had the Mummy Coaster. Which is really good, by the way.
Like, I heard a fucking rumor that they were gonna, like, replace it with something, and I was like, they can't! That's the one ride they can't replace.
Like,
it's really good.
Okay, I was about to say, like, can they not replace it because you really like it, or can they not replace it because of some, like, Expedition Everest, they fucked up the building and now they can't, like, ever change it?
No, that's...
Are you talking about Revenge of the Mummy the ride? Because it's supposedly still there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it needs to still be there because it's really good.
That's true. That is a really good ride.
It's a good ride.
Despicable Me Minion Mayhem is also at Hollywood.
Oh, there's
hey!
2 of them.
Gage, you can ride it again.
Okay.
We can ride it all together.
Okay. What are they replacing Shrek 4D with?
That's a good question.
There's a lot of Jurassic World things.
We won't be able to get Brie on Shrek 4D. I know that for sure. I know that for a fact.
I'd be interested to see, like, because the Jurassic Pearl... what
Pearl?
the fuck am I trying to say?
This is Pirates of the Caribbean, please.
The Jurassic...
Can you imagine?
Pirates and dinosaurs.
Oh man!
Somebody just mashed up both rides because they're both fucking river bullshit.
Water rides. I do really like the
God.
Jurassic Park ride, so I would be interested to see like if they update that for Jurassic World.
Well,
I
mean,
haven't
it's called
been
Jurassic
on like
World, the ride.
Oh.
Yeah, because I think they redid the animatronics for that, so like it's more in tune with Jurassic World now. So they got like their fantasy dinosaurs.
The preview image has a shark.
Yeah, but I think the shark is just on like screens. It's not a.
Yeah, he looks like he's on a screen,
damn.
but there's a
Yeah.
shark at least.
Absolute.
It's not a
fucking
big physical
nonsense.
shark.
God damn it.
But yeah, it's
I
called
know.
Jurassic World, the ride now.
That's cool, I guess.
Yeah, supposedly like the ending bit is like really really good. I mean, it was really really good before.
Oh
but,
yeah,
you know.
absolutely. One of my favorites, honestly.
Yeah, shit. I haven't been on one of those since I was like 16. God. It's been so long. We gotta go, you guys.
We do. Road trip.
We gotta go to Universal Studios because it's literally impossible to get into Disney now because they want all of your life savings just to be there at the park. And then
Yes.
you can't even ride anything because everything's all booked up because it's all for rich people now.
Whatever. I like Universal
that would
better
also be
anyway.
Yeah,
That would
fuck
be the
off,
longest
Disney.
road trip for me.
It would be
cross country. I'd probably go down to Texas to pick you up, so I'm gonna be
But
like
think-
up and down.
Yo, think of the fucking memories, though.
That's what a
Gage,
road
do you
trip's
wanna
all
go on a
about.
long ass road trip with me?
You know what? I'd be down.
Cool.
Yo.
Bark.
Molly, you can't go on the road trip. You're really bad in cars.
How long would it take for me to get down to Texas? Let's find out.
I'd still have to fly to somebody at some point.
You could
I'm
fly
not-
to me, and we could go
Yeah.
down to Gage, and then go all
That's
the way
true.
back over the West Coast.
Bark.
That'd be long. Let's see, directions to just plain old Texas.
I've been on long drives before. I've had to.
It will take me 21 hours and 8 minutes to get to the middle of Texas.
This sounds about right.
Ooh.
You wouldn't really need to get to the middle of Texas. We're more in like West Texas. So like think Houston area. So see how long it would take you to get to Houston, Texas. West Texas. East Texas is what I mean.
West Texas.
West.
20 hours and 17 minutes.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
there you go.
I shaved off an hour. Oh, it has me stop in Columbus. That's nice.
Hey.
Columbus. Columbo.
I would go through some good cities actually. Columbus, Cincinnati, Nashville, Memphis. Who the fuck cares
Yeah,
about
we were
Arkansas?
thinking of going to Nashville, weren't we?
Yes.
Slide time.
Uh-oh.
Descending into madness. Ouch.
What a
Why is
weird, like-
why is the slide all shitty poopy now?
It's been...
Get that out of here.
They've had those on them for like a while now, actually.
I know, but they're making me mad now.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's really weird seeing cities with a grid system. I zoomed in on Houston, and I went, oh my god.
Imagine
it's a
city
grid.
streets that made sense.
I don't know what that is.
I too miss the street layout of Boston, which I've seen described before as somebody smashing a spider on the map and thinking, oh, that's good enough.
Yep. It's horrid. Oh.
Alright, where are we going? What is over here?
So the whole entire drive from, like, my house to Hollywood is 43 hours.
There you go.
Road trip. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going, creature?
Creature.
Road trip, hopefully when gas prices are way better.
Yeah.
It
costs so much money to fill up my tank.
They've been going down in my area a little bit. Like, they used to be up at, like, nearly $4, but, like, more recently I've seen them be, like, below $3.70, which...
Oh, that's lucky for you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's Texas. We've got, like, our own stock, I think. I don't know. I don't know how it fucking works.
Mine's not the highest, but it's still about $4.30.
I've heard it's bad in California, actually. Speaking
I don't
of...
want to know how bad it
Oh,
is in
no.
California.
I've heard it's capital B bad. Alright,
I don't know how... Ooh?
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to
No,
fucking
it's all
go.
good. I don't know how gas prices are doing in my area at the moment because I have not driven for years, if I can help it. But I know they're raising fucking transit prices in the summertime, which is already making me upset.
Shit. Now that I can save more money, I want to visit Japan, Germany, or US. All pretty good choices for travel destinations, for the most part.
I still want to go to Japan.
Maybe y'all will get lucky and you'll end up choosing to go during one of those times that they're actually paying people to tourist.
That would be cool.
Just like, hey, we'll pay you to come here because God, we need the tourist money.
Let me go Nintendo Land, buy a stupid popcorn bowl. I know they got them over there.
Don't they have, like, cool, like, pastry dessert things? Like, they got the... God, it's like... It's like the one that's shaped like a fish, but it's not shaped like a fish. It's shaped like a Mario thing. Shit, goddammit, fuck.
Oh, the taiyaki?
Yeah, those.
Yeah. I used to be able to get, like, the Korean version of those on my way home from work, and I miss it dearly.
Whoop. Fuck that up.
You just get, like, a little pastry fish just full of custard. Good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Reviews on the burger and cake are very mixed from what I read. That's, theme park food for you.
Yeah.
All theme park pizza tastes exactly the same, and it's not good pizza. Like, it's still pizza, but, like... I don't think I've ever tasted, like, a theme park pizza that has tasted different from literally any other theme park's pizza.
Is it like pool pizza where it's, like, way too salty?
I think so. It also tends to be, like, pretty thin, but not, like, a fun kind of thin pizza.
Yeah.
And, like, I want to say spongy. In
like,
terms
sad
of, like,
and spongy and salty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get where you're putting down.
Fucking bonding over goddamn
shitty pizza.
Theme park pizza.
I think the thing that makes it taste worse is knowing that you paid a whole bunch of money for it too.
Oh, for sure.
So it's like it's already overpriced, and then you're just like sucking it down. It's like, oh, this is the worst.
You gotta go get the shitty overpriced Pizza Planet pizza when you're in Disney World.
Oh god.
Oh,
I always forget I don't understand how your gas prices are calculated because it's a different system.
In Canada?
I went to go look it up, and it was like 209.9 cents per liter. I'm like, what the fuck am I reading?
Yeah, I can't help you there.
Don't understand.
I'm thinking of maybe going back and taking driving lessons, like, but if I can't get a new contract right away. Those are some three brined mice.
They do seem to be brined.
Brined mice.
Pickled for the purpose of preservation. So, you're still technically correct. But yeah, that's the 3 blind mice.
Oh no!
We got some smashy smashies.
Oh no!
I would like to not
What
get
is this?
smashy,
A Silent
smashy.
Hill?
Ouch.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
That was pretty bullshit, actually, yeah.
I wouldn't mind ultra sweet cake just because I like sweets. Salty popcorn sounds gross, but I also don't like popcorn, so that would be the issue there for me.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think what other...
Criticizing salty popcorn has me thinking, like, God, I could fuck up some kettle corn right now, honestly.
Kettle corn would be good. I do like kettle corn.
Yeah.
There is a popcorn place near the Japanese restaurant that Natalie gets sushi from that apparently has all sorts of, like, different, like, topped popcorn.
Interesting.
That I'm super interested in checking out. Also, the place that Natalie gets sushi from knows us. We've gotten food from there so many times.
Nice.
There is a particular waiter that serves us when we actually go in, and she got sushi today, and I go there, and they're slow. They were slow today when I went in, because I went in like pretty early in the afternoon. I'm pretty sure that's the reason for this, but it was very odd to like walk in and like the entire wait staff is like standing there watching me walk in. I'm just like, is this all for me or? But our regular waiter told me to tell Natalie I said hi, or to tell Natalie he said hi. And I was just like, oh yeah, sure. And I want to say the owner knows the order. So when I call in and she hears my voice, I'm just like, oh yeah, you want the 2 red dragon rolls, the orange dragon roll, and the edamame, right? I'm just like, yep.
Nice.
There you go.
That's awesome.
Always get corn dogs, but you have to go to a drive-in theater to get corn dogs. They have the best corn dogs. Unless if it is a Korean corn dog, and you have to go find a food truck for that.
If I go over there, will I get corn dog?
That's very specific.
Yeah, you can get corn dogs. Real American breakfast, absolutely.
What is a real American breakfast?
That's a really good question.
Considered to be?
I would recommend going to like an actual like breakfast or brunch place.
Yeah, don't have it at the hotel.
Yeah, if you want like a good like a good breakfast, definitely go to like there's a really good breakfast restaurant called the Toasted Yolk in our area. That is just really good, honestly.
Yolk.
And I remember, I think they had I want to say they had like pumpkin spice donuts around October.
Ooh.
And they were good. Like they were really good, actually.
We have a place here called the Speckled Egg, but they're a little bit of a fancy breakfast place.
It sounds fancy.
You know, American breakfast, waffles, pancakes with syrup, orange juice, and a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah.
I've never had waffles or pancakes for breakfast. It's only ever been for dinner.
What?
I've been to an IHOP. Okay.
That sounds like a Denny's situation.
It's time for me
You've
to...
never had it for breakfast?
No.
It's time for me to say the completely out of left field, entirely shocking thing for the stream. IHOP has a stack of pancakes you can get that are like birthday cake flavored. Which, like, I'll always eat something birthday cake flavored because that's one of my favorite flavors, unless it's an energy drink. But it comes with like frosting drizzled on it, and it looks like cum.
Oh, I think I remember that. It does.
It does. It
does.
It looks like just a cum covered pancake. Tastes pretty good though.
I think that's got to be one of the things we get on the road trip. We gotta stop in at IHOP.
IHOP is so sweet though for like.
I thought you liked sweet.
Yeah,
Shut
but
the fuck
up. There's a difference between good pancake and this is a IHOP overly sweet pancake.
I'm sorry, it's not your bougie pancake.
I will say
Once again, I only had pancakes and waffles for dinner, so.
Oh my goodness.
I will say waffles tend to be pretty good at restaurants, especially if they have like the really thick waffles, as opposed to
what's like a really
getting like an
niche
Eggo.
waffle I like.
Hmm.
I like the waffles that they serve on the BC ferries.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know if they still do it anymore, but like the ones that you get on the boat, I fuck with those waffles. I'm not usually a waffle person. Something about being on a loud, shitty boat made the waffles taste better.
The thing about waffles, here's a. We're getting into food opinions now, and hopefully most of our food opinions are correct. B is already not on board because of the comments about pancakes, but the thing about waffles, especially waffles that like you get from restaurants, is you gotta eat those like quickly, especially if you get syrup on them, because if they get soggy, it's just. It's still good because it's still like a waffle, but it's not as satisfying if they get soggy with syrup.
No, they gotta still have like a little bit of that crunch.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
You know what the best breakfast food is, though?
What's that?
French toast.
I feel like it's been a hot minute since I've had like a good French toast, honestly.
I'll have French toast for breakfast more times than not.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the one thing from Denny's that I'll willingly eat is like their stuffed French toast where they just put like a shit ton of cream cheese between two slices.
Yeah, or like a Bananas Foster's French toast. Oh,
Ooh, yeah.
that's what I do. Or a crepe. But even then, there's not a lot of places that do crepes.
You gotta come up here and do crepes.
I did find.
We got like a bunch of
DoorDash.
Asian crepe restaurants.
That's nice. I did find on DoorDash a place that does them.
Ooh.
So, next time I work, maybe I'll do that.
Yeah. Crepes for lunch.
You know what I've found out that I actually kind of like, and this is a McDonald's thing.
Opinion? Okay.
Yeah, it's McDonald's breakfast opinion.
I love food opinions. Please tell me food.
Okay.
I found out that I actually really like McGriddles.
Yo, those are so good though. They're so bad for you.
I didn't know. Like, I decided to try one on a whim recently, and I'm just like, ooh, it tastes like it's got syrup baked into it.
Yeah.
That's the point of that. They're supposed to have syrup. I've never had one.
They're so fucking bad for you, but they're it tastes so nice.
I had a bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle, and it was actually
I could do that.
really good.
Yeah, I don't like McDonald's sausage either. You ever had their donuts though, like the McDonald's donuts that they've been trying to sell?
I can't say I have. No.
I don't think America has the.
That might be.
Donuts.
You guys
that might
not
be a
have
regional
them?
thing.
Oh my god.
We have apple fritters.
You have like that McCafe bullshit.
I have a really easy
like two
way.
things.
I have a really easy way to check that just by opening the McDonald's app on my phone.
Yeah.
By the way,
You can see the donuts with like the purple icing and stuff. I have an opinion on those.
Okay, I don't think I've ever seen purple iced donuts.
I've seen them, just not from McDonald's. Like, and this is a bit of a pro tip for anyone watching the stream. If you do end up if you do kind of get a lot of like fast food, like whether it's like a convenience thing or you just prefer it for some reason, which like, I'm not judging. Definitely go for like phone apps, because like a lot of them have like point systems that you can just, if you get enough, you just get free shit. It's great, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see here.
Is this a McDonald's Canada thing only?
It might be.
I'm pretty sure.
Because like I'm seeing the apple fritter that B mentioned. I'm seeing blueberry McMuffin, cinnamon roll. It might be.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we've got a lot of like donut chains down here already. So like maybe McDonald's is just trying to compete with Tim Hortons or something.
Maybe. Yeah, but even the Tim Hortons donuts taste better than these fucking bullshit.
I mean, yeah, it's a McDonald's donuts.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna send you a picture.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you a picture of these donuts over Discord.
All right, let me take a look at this donut.
At face value, like they don't look terrible, but the taste is like it's not what you expect. Yeah. Okay. They look fake, right?
Right.
Yeah.
The taste is like it's like if you fed the concept of a donut to an AI. That's the flavor you get back. It's not a donut.
A machine-generated flavor profile.
Yes. if you're ever in Canada, now we have to eat the bad donuts so I can
All right.
I can show you this experience.
Yeah, our cafe sucks. Like, you have the blueberry muffin and apple fritter, cinnamon roll, 1 cookie, 2 cookie, 13 cookies, apple pie, strawberry cream pie, 2 apple pies, 2 strawberry and cream pies, and currently unavailable is blueberry and cream pie.
McDonald's apple pies are pretty good. You have to eat those warm, though.
I like the old recipe. Whatever they're doing recently is not as good.
Yo,
Yeah,
I got
I agree.
I got an apple pie pocket thing from Popeyes recently.
Ooh, how was that?
They're good. Those are all fucked up on cinnamon, though. Like, I can't eat one of those without making a mess. Like, there's so much cinnamon sugar on those. Like, it tastes good, but it's just like, I would really like to not be covered in, like, a fine grist by the end of eating this apple pie.
You almost need, like, a utensil for that thing.
Yeah, exactly. Or, like, you need to, like, shake it off before you eat it.
No, just give me a chopstick. I'll handle it.
That's fair. We only just got our first ever Popeyes, so
Really?
I might have to order that now. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, we
don't
got a
have
couple
Popeyes over
locations
here.
out here. Now I'm curious.
Definitely try the biscuits, because, like, the biscuits are one of, like, the best parts of Popeyes. I'm not usually a Popeyes person. I'm generally more of a KFC guy myself.
As long as it's not Chick-fil-A.
I tend to prefer KFC's, like, recipe for their chicken. You know, 11 herbs and spices and all that.
I like US KFC. You try and get KFC up here in BC, it tastes
It's really
fucking
pathetic.
awful. Yo, you don't even get any. You barely get any meat. Okay, it's skin and bone. It's like they found some fucking crows outside, and we're like, okay, we're just gonna eat those.
Good enough.
Yeah. I remember being very disappointed with the famous bowl, so.
Because it wasn't the same.
It was not the same.
It was very sad.
I don't usually get, like, chicken on the bone from KFC. I usually go for, like, the tendies or, like, a sandwich.
Popcorn chicken from there is pretty inoffensive.
I fuck with the popcorn chicken from Popeyes, honestly, like, big time. It's, like, one of my favorite things. Like, they used to have, like, the party-size boxes of popcorn chicken that it's just, like, an almost offensive amount of popcorn chicken to get all at once. But they don't do that anymore, and I'm upset.
Oh, no.
And,
Okay,
like...
this is, like, my 3rd time this week looking at DoorDash, but I need to know.
But I remember, like, we got together with some of Natalie's family recently, and they were just like, hey, can you guys pick up some KFC? Get some, like, you know, thighs and breasts and stuff like that. And I'm just like, okay, cool. And we got it. And I remember, and, like, eating, I'm just like, this is actually really good, honestly. Like, my problem is I don't like eating around the bones. Like, I'm not good at eating around, like, bones and food.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
And it's why I tend to prefer tendies.
I straight up gag when I have to eat chicken off the bone. I don't know why. I can do it with, like, other meats, but if it's chicken, something about it just, like, initiates that gag reflex. Also, I can get Popeyes delivered to my house, is what I'm learning right now.
Very nice. I've been doing a lot of having Burger King delivered because they have, like, $1 delivery fees if you order over more than $5. But they also have, like, a charge for having a small cart, so sometimes I just have to pay an extra $2.50. So it's just like, well,
aww.
Okay.
Nothing really gets delivered to my house, so I can only DoorDash at work.
The only thing that DoorDashes to your house is wings.
Yeah. Wings and pizza. That's it.
Wings and pizza.
I remember there's a wing place that we get food from sometimes. Is Nutella a thing there? Oh yeah.
Yes.
Nutella had, like, a big, like,
Yeah.
a big push, just, like, I think during, like, the early Tumblr era, actually. Like, people on Tumblr fucking loved Nutella. I mean,
keep wanting to try, like, healthier Nutellas. I was trying to think of the word.
An alternative nut spread.
Nut spread.
Yeah.
Yes, a nut spread.
Nutella's premium priced here, but very good.
Hazelnut flavor.
What was I talking about? I was going to say something. Oh yeah, the wing place that we sometimes get food from. It's called Wingstop. They started doing thighs recently because of the chicken wing shortage, which was a thing that happened. Apparently, there was a shortage on chicken wings.
Shortage.
This is the first I've heard about it.
It happens every like 2 years.
What?
I was talking to Natalie about how like I tried their thigh meat and it was actually really good, and she's just like, you would like the thighs. I'm just like, you know what, you got me.
He 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 he. So I see we've got some color back on this stage again. Oh
yeah, but we got another weird door.
No.
Oh no.
Also, we got some dead insane children.
Oh good. When you say premium price, what is premium price versus like a normal price?
I think Nutella would be an import in Brazil.
Oh, okay, that type of
premium. Yeah.
Okay.
The signs of the body's illness or infirmity are obvious compared to those of the diseased mind. And the cures? How and when a broken leg heals is clear. Can one heal a broken mind? How does one know if it's healed?
Dog is sick of cuddling with me, just jumped right... Kicked me.
Your dog jump kicked you?
Kick when you jump. Well, not in that order, but she launched off me.
My dog punched me yesterday, so...
Yeah, your dog's violent.
I don't think Nutella...
Straight up jumped at me and punched me in the face.
I don't think Nutella is an import, just pricey for the sake of it. Okay, that's fair. Stand still, bitch baby. Alright, let's go through this awkward door. Oh, it's gonna give us a camera angle for it. Cool. Again, not subtle at all. Maple syrup.
I'm curious if that maple syrup is like a good maple syrup or just like, here's Aunt Jemima's maple syrup.
Here's maple syrup with a bunch of chemicals to make sure that it doesn't go bad in the process of sending it over.
Yeah, like if it's good maple syrup, $25 makes sense.
I don't know when the last time I had like fresh maple syrup is.
I know I can get you guys like those touristy ones that are in the leaf-shaped bottles.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I could fuck.
I don't know if they're any good though. But it's in a leaf shape.
It's a leaf shape.
Alright. Would it be better to use the pepper grinder for this? I don't seem to be destroying these arms as quickly.
So I think they let you take food over if it's like packaged, right?
It's usually like meats and produce that you can't take over, I think.
What if it's like a smoked salmon situation, but it's like in a box?
I don't know.
Like packaged in a box.
Bark, bark, bark.
Can you not bark, bark?
Bark, bark, bark.
I know they don't like fruits because of the seeds, and they don't want things.
How are you? Hello again, Designer Gaze. I'm doing. We're doing pretty good. We're making good progress. We're talking about food opinions.
Bark, bark.
Bark, bark.
Hi, hon.
I just got owned because I looked away from the screen because Natalie showed up. Hi, hon.
Lucas, all those sound really good.
Hi.
Did you hear that?
Hello.
Okay.
I heard barking. I want to bark too. Bark, bark, bark.
Bark, bark, bark.
Bark, bark, bark.
Everyone's
bark,
coming
bark.
into the room to bark.
Bark, bark, bark.
Stop it. Oh. No, I just got her to stop.
Oh, Natalie. What? Lucas says Natalie. Hold on, she's coming over.
Okay, if you're in here, you can't scream, okay?
Hello, Lucas.
Lucas says, I will never become doggo, Kato forever.
Meow.
Meow meow.
Meow meow.
Meow meow.
Yeah, just stand right there, buddy. I'm just gonna take pot shots at you from over here.
Yeah, it's a Zelda game now.
Okay, I need to find a way over there. Hold on. Can I, like, make this jump? Yep. Because I need to just...
Ruin this guy's day.
Ah, get it? Ruin? Because he's
Haha.
that's the enemy type? Is a ruin?
Get it? Get it?
I
get it?
That was totally intentional, I'm sure.
I forgot what those were called.
Also, hi Zandahar!
Hello, hello!
I'm a red
Welcome
penna. I don't
to
really
stream.
know what noise they make other than scared grunts. I love that one gif that goes around occasionally of the red panda just being surprised and freaking out. It's a good gif. Okay. Oh, do we have another rhythm game?
Oh, fun puzzle.
I think we have another rhythm game. Yep, here we go. Are you ready? Yes. Oh, fuck.
Well, you said you were ready.
I did. Two, one, stato. Whew, alright, alright. I did it.
No melody should soothe this outrage.
Oh. Another Looking Glass line station. Something tells me that in, like, we're gonna let the textures load in a little bit here first. Just give it a moment. Come on, power of the Series X. Let's see it. Eventually. There it goes. So I feel like in some earlier version of this game, in some earlier design document, I feel like maybe these were intended as like fast travel points.
Oh, yeah.
And like by the time they had the asset for it built, it was like, oh, the concept of the game, the scope of it has been completely changed because EA said they didn't like what we were doing. And now they're just kind of here for set dressing and environmental storytelling.
Thanks, EA.
Speaking of environmental storytelling, JB and I, some weeks ago, went to a used game store nearby, and they found a copy of Jet Set Radio Future for the original Xbox.
Ooh.
And they bought it. And it was like, it was a combo Jet Set Radio Future with another game, like on the same disc, which surprisingly still worked in the Xbox 360. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't know if it was going to be like, oh, only like the solo version of this game really works. But we opened the case, and you know how like people will post like pictures of like used games or books that they picked up and there's a message inside because it was a gift to someone else that they then sold? This one said, Jeff Set Radibro, Hart Tanner. And I saw that, I'm just like,
no!
Oh, I saw that, I'm just like, oh my god, environmental storytelling!
Oh no!
I was just like, oh, this was a present someone gave to a friend, and they had to sell it for one resin or another.
Fucking rest, Tanner.
It was a little sad.
Oh. Oh boy, one of these again.
Yep. Here we go. Ooh. Oh. Whoa. Shunk. Patooey. Ah. It's okay. Hey. Okay. Okay. Okay, I just gotta... physics don't fail me now.
Hey.
Nope.
Oh. Brutal.
Video games! Shit. Woo! Whoosh. 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 Nailed it. I watched a friend play through this chapter recently. The physics are not your friend. No, they're not. And, God, what was the achievement for this, actually? Hold on. I want to say it was one of the last ones that I got. Complete Off With Her Head Part 2 in under 6 minutes.
That's...
It's a... I want to say...
6 minutes?
I want to say it's a pretty generous, like, clock that you're given for that.
How long is this segment?
Ah, fuck. Like, that's not, like, a particularly, like, Ah. What? Oh, okay. It's not a particularly tight time limit. But, like, God, the physics do not help. Do I have a timer on this? No, I guess not. Pachoo!
Designer Gaze, we don't get a Alice-themed Sonic game because they were like, Sonic Storybook's not selling anymore. We gotta drop it entirely.
Game Grumps convinced everybody that Sonic without with a sword is a stupid concept, which is quite frankly absurd.
It is an untruth. I will never forgive them.
I gotta actually play Black Knight on stream sometime.
Yo, Black Knight's so good.
I gotta dust off my GameCube and see if it's like entirely broken from the time I spilled an entire cup of Sprite on it.
Oh yeah.
I haven't tested it yet.
Understandable. Still curious about it.
Okay, so I just need to... Pachoo! Pachoo!
Pachoo!
Pachoo!
Pachoo! Ah, beans. Whoa! Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Hork! I'm not doing too bad, honestly. Like, I could be doing way worse here. Alright, can I just, like, ricochet? Alright. Woo! Okay, okay, we're doing it. We're in there. There we go. Whoa, fuck. Alright. Alright, and ramp! Nailed it. Oh, I gotta open this door. Let's go. Pachoo. Pachoo. Fuck. Wait, I'm in it. Oh god. Oh god, gotta bank it. All right. Yes.
What's happening?
Okay. That's enough of that. It's time for another slide. So you have to beat that in under 6 minutes. Like I said, it's not like an unforgiving clock, but it's like you can see where there would be points where if I wasn't as super good at video games as I am, it would have been pretty difficult.
I can see where it would have screwed you over in a couple of places.
Just do some slide skips here. Whoop. Haha. Whoop. Excuse me, sir. Do you have a permit to be on this platform? That's not a permit. That's a flaming ball of tar. Ow. Ow.
This isn't a beach, this is a bathtub.
Ooh. I think one of my favorite versions of that is the one where it's Tracer, Overwatch, and the Scout from TF2.
Oh god.
Ah! Ah! There's an unused enemy!
Oh, it looks so cool though.
We're gonna get to read about it because it's in the character list.
Yay!
Oh god. Ah, fuck. Ah, jeez. Oh god. I would like to. Ow. Ooh. So I had to watch the Death Race trilogy recently for my movie challenge.
Which one's Death Race?
That's
what the fuck's Death Race?
That's the one with like Jason Statham and there's like the cars with the guns on it and they're in prison and it's just like, oh, if you win 5 races, you go free.
I
don't know it.
It's not great.
Neither do I.
Like, it's not the worst movie in the world. That's Death Race 2, but it's not like awful.
One of them is the worst.
One of them's pretty bad. The other 2 are fine. The second one's weird, because, like, okay, the first one has, like, I think the way that I described it was, like, earnest, if half-hearted, like, social commentary. Like, there's some stuff where it's just, like, capitalism bad, private prisons bad, police bad, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Like, there's a small moment at the beginning where it's just, like, there's a bunch of workers who are, like, upset about, like, their shortchanged paychecks, and before anyone has really started, like, doing anything, they call in the SWAT. It's just like they get there just to antagonize them and, like, escalate things. Like, the first one is mostly pretty okay, like, all things considered. There's a fucking line in it where it's just like the main villain is just like, okay, cocksucker, fuck with me and we'll see who shits on the sidewalk. Which, they were really proud of that line because it's also like the stinger at the end of the credits. And I'm just like, you guys, I don't think that line is as cool as you think it is.
Wow. They really went for it, huh?
Yeah, but like otherwise it's just like this movie's fine. There's some cool races, there's some cool violence in it. But then, like, I think my review of the second movie was, why are there so many slurs in this one? Cuz it's like there really aren't any in the first movie. Like, as edgy as that movie is trying to be, like, the worst that it gets is that there is a character who is implied to potentially be gay. And one character refers to him as, that is one angry homo. And that's, like, the worst that it gets.
Okay.
But then they really go out of their way in the second one. Like, it's nuts.
Nobody took their shit line seriously, so they're like, okay, we'll just be real offensive.
And then, like, the third movie has, like, one slur in it. So it's like they reeled themselves in, but it's just like you still didn't really... But, like, in that one, it's at least said by the bad guy in the movie, so it's like, okay. Oh, okay, important flashback.
Oh.
Oh no, a flashback. I wanted to go use the bathroom, but I'll wait.
No, there's plot.
I'm staying.
Doctor did. I saw him, a preening undergraduate. Now I remember him. That key belongs to Lizzie's room.
So this is where it's just like 100%, yeah, it was Bumby. And Bumby has had the key to Lizzie's room this whole time. Because Bumby killed Lizzie before starting the fire. It is also implied other things happened before he did so.
Gross.
And I'm just going to leave it at that. And then he just took the key as like a souvenir. Bumby sucks.
Bumby sucks.
Bumby is the actual worst.
I'm using the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
And I think we are going to be meeting our final boss here in just a moment. There's the train, by the way.
Hey.
Still a really cool design, though.
It is a very cool train.
My father would wish that you hold your tears, girls. He lived a long life. And as the poet says, like a clock worn out with eating time, the wheels of weary life at last stood still.
Okay.
Okay, can I watch the actual feed without my computer shitting itself now?
Let's find out. What about his dad?
Oop, nope.
Lucas, the implication there is that that is part of a conversation.
Shaw said, fuck your stream.
The implication is that that is part of a conversation that Alice's dad may have been having with her and her sister about, I guess, the death of their grandfather. He's just like, he lived a long life, and, you know, even clocks, eternally ticking clocks eventually wear out their gears. You know, it's like how in Alice Through the Looking Glass, the whole thing with Father Time and the clocks, and how it's like a ship.
Hovering my mouse over the end call button.
What did I miss?
I referenced Alice Through the Looking Glass again.
Oh, okay.
Again! I don't even remember the rest of what happens in that movie. It doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't. So, we're getting to the point that we are going to be meeting our final boss of the game. And, oh, here comes this guy. Oh, he's making his way over. Excellent pathing, little fella. Boop. Oh, we got another one. Is he gonna... Oh, he's having a little trouble. Here, can I, like... This guy's stuck. Let's check out how these other two do. Oh, they nailed it. And boop. All right, we're gonna go over to that guy. Give him a little hand. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Oop, hold on. All right. Hey, buddy, how you doing? You going through it? Don't worry, I'll help you out. There you go. Now you don't have to worry about it. You might notice a bunch of the insane children with doll bodies. That is That's imagery. That's metaphor. We're gonna get into it. Don't worry. Bark, bark.
Really?
Bark.
She was dead asleep, like a second ago.
Something woke her up.
Was that the one where she sailed the time boat? It was. That was through the looking glass. It makes Audrey unreasonably angry. Well, maybe not unreasonably, but like super angry.
I have plenty of reason.
I'm no toy.
It was a bad movie, Tim Burton.
Didn't want to do.
To be fair, Tim Burton didn't direct it.
He was indirectly responsible for it.
He was. You're right. Indirectly, because he wasn't directing it.
See, you get it. You get it.
I get it.
It's 3 brined mice all over again. Cannot believe.
Oh, there he is.
Oh.
Hello, mental projection of Dr. Bumby. How are you? Oh, hold on.
Oh, dear.
Am I not the most wretched and selfish of fortune's fools? Oblivious, I live in a training ground for prostitutes. My mentor is an abuser and purveyor. I've been complicit with my sister's murderer and the killer of my family as he corrupted my mind. I sought relief from my pain and you turned me away from the truth.
You are almost there, almost free from what you fear. You could have been cured. You could have forgotten.
Abandon the memory of my family.
He's really cool looking, like, visually.
You should be too.
You misbegotten abomination. Murderer, you blood-sucking parasite. The damage you've done to children. The abuse.
I provide a service. In the great and awful metropolis, appetites of all sorts must be gratified.
My family. My mind. The infernal train.
The train is your invention, your defense. I merely set its schedule and itinerary. The train is coming with its shiny cars, with comfy seats and wheels of stars. So hush, my little ones, have no fear. The man in the moon is the engineer.
I'll stop that train, if it's the last thing I do.
As you wish, it will be. You're lost, and where your body is, your mind will follow. Perhaps it's already there.
Okay.
That was awful.
Yep.
Cool segment.
So let's go ahead and just kind of like get this out there as to what is happening. Bumby's entire method of quote unquote therapy is to get people to forget traumatic experiences in their life. Which, baseline, is probably not a good thing. Like, that's just repression, and that is not healthy. But the further issue here is that Bumby takes it another step to the point that he basically erases the past and the minds of these children, essentially, rendering them just a step above catatonic. And then he sells them.
Yep.
And you may have noticed in earlier, we kind of like talked about it, and I was like, put a pin in that. There were a number of kids that were wearing numbers. And those are for auctions. So Bumby is not a good person.
No.
And it's time to confront him about that. And before anyone gets worried, it is not going to end well for Dr. Bumby. Don't worry. He's gonna get his. Don't you worry. Like, this covers some like rough topics, but this isn't one of those games that's going to have like a downer ending where it's just like, oh, the worst dregs of humanity like succeed because it's what, like, because they don't have like the I guess moral compass to like hold themselves back, I guess. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is actually we're outside Bumby's clinic here. And at the beginning of the game, this was actually the entrance to the underground subway system that was under construction, and it's open now. So we're going to go ahead down here. And there he is.
You oozing sore of depravity.
Really good opening, Alice.
Wearing their names around their necks as if they're breeding livestock.
A declaration of their pedigree. You could use one. They're proud to display their provenance.
You brute! They can't remember who they are or where they're from. How many minds have you twisted into forgetfulness?
Not enough. Yours would have been a triumph. Still, you're an insane wreck. My work is done.
There's also an additional sort of topic we're going to get into here that I'll talk about it in a moment, just because like I want to go ahead and kind of get out in front of it. Because again, one of the good things about this game is that it's not a subtle game, but the heavy topics that it does cover, it actually handles with a I guess, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It handles them pretty well, just in, like, what it sort of says about them. One of the things that it's going to discuss is how exactly to what degree Alice was, on some level, complicit in all this. Essentially in the sense that, on some level, she knew what was happening, and she just didn't do anything about it. But with the implication that she doesn't need to stay that way. She can do something about it if she wants to. And she will. So let's go ahead and... so here we are on the Infernal Train. This isn't like... we're in Chapter 6 now. This is the final chapter of the game. It is shorter than the other chapters. It's not, like, conventional... Really, there's no enemies for us to fight except for one final boss. And it's basically just a series of cutscenes as we check in with some of the previous characters from the game.
Okay.
So first up is ya boy, Old Mad Hattams.
Hatter, I must stop this infernal train and the evil force that drives it.
Everything's a nail, is it, Miss Hammerhead? First it was all search, freighted with fear and fragmented memories. Now it's the train. Never time for tea. While your brain's on holiday, we're ruined. Now we're all mad here, and that's a good excuse for going to hell in a teapot, but not for forgetting what your senses saw. Forgetting is just forgetting, except when it's not. Then they call it something else. I'd like to forget what you did. I've tried, but I can't.
I don't know what Mad Hatter's point here is, admittedly.
You've used me and abused me. But
I mean,
he's
difficult to parse.
No,
yeah.
The damage is done. The old Alice and her Wonderland retreat are demolished. You can't even recognize what's happened, and you're powerless to change it or move against me. I've made certain of that.
Here's the caterpillar.
Come to receive your punishment, then.
We don't talk to the carpenter,
I know I'm
unfortunately.
guilty of something. Punishment never suits the victims of the crime.
Well, he was smushed, yes?
And you're right, abusers are insufficiently punished for the damage they do. Those who witness abuse without seeking retribution for the harmed pay a penalty. Your own pain mitigates your failure to act earlier, but you may not yet have paid enough for witnessing the pain of others.
So that's what I was referring to before. Now, the other thing that Bumby has done here is basically, because he's been fucking with Alice's head this whole time, he has gotten her to the point where, like, just like everyone that she's interacted with has commented just like, yeah, she's a bit crazy, which means that anything that she could say against him could be very easily written off.
Mm-hmm. You corrupted my memories, but you failed to make me forget.
I could have made you into a tasty bit. Clients out the door waiting for a piece from a raving, delusional beauty with no memory of the past or no sense of the future. But you wouldn't forget. You insisted on holding on to your fantasies. You're mad, like your sister.
Don't speak of her. You didn't know her.
Your sister was a tease, pretended to despise me. She got what she wanted in the end.
Gross. Speaking of Lizzie, though.
My Lizzie, what is this train's destination?
Hey, girl, hey.
Madness and destruction. You shouldn't ask questions you know the answer to. It's not polite. And that noise wasn't Lizzie talking in her sleep.
Oh, no. Oh, poor Lizzie.
And there are no centaurs in Oxford. Make your survival mean something, or we are all doomed!
I still don't get the centaurs in Oxford bit. Like, they showed one early in the game, but in like an early cutscene, but I don't know what the... Like, I don't know where that comes from. But evidently, it's supposed to be representative of Bumby somehow. I don't get it. Anyway, let's go have our boss fight.
Get his ass.
It will be got. There's a nice big engine room here. Let's take a take a little stroll. Hi, Mitty. What's up? Did you want to go sit on the Xbox? Come on. Free real estate.
Meow time.
Meow time. So this is the only actual boss fight in the game.
Alright, alright.
I think I mentioned it early on. The reason that there is a potential thematic reason why there aren't any other boss fights in the game, and that's because this is the problem. This is the reason that everything is happening, and any other boss fight would, within the context of the game's metaphor, represent just like a symptom as opposed to the problem itself.
Mm-hmm.
There's an achievement for doing this without getting hit, by the way.
Of course.
Dude's got a crack now.
Yeah, he needs a mani-pedi.
Oh. Ooh.
Ow.
Got the extremely long pinky for crack.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Remember when people would talk about, oh god, why am I suddenly forgetting her name? Princess Leia. Her actress.
Carrie Fisher?
Yeah. Remember how people would talk about being able to see, like, her crack nail in, Return of the Jedi, and she's just like, please, I didn't use my fingernail to do crack. I used a spoon like a normal person.
I don't remember this, but
now I want to go look at it.
I appreciate her. May she rest in peace.
Oh, dog's in trouble.
Cost of forgetting is high.
Okay. Whew. Okay, so I just gotta get in there, do my attacks. Got fucking Andros hands.
We don't get to blow up his brain, though, do we?
Nah, but we get some other stuff we can do.
Hey!
Ooh, wish you wouldn't, bud. Wish you wouldn't, bud. Ow. Bless you!
Bless you!
Thank you.
Ow.
That sounded painful, that one.
A little bit.
I wonder if anyone would buy Star Wars and reboot the sequel trilogy. I don't want them to do that, because as badly as that ended, I would find it to be a coward's move if they tried to do that.
I'd just be exhausted by it, I think.
Yeah. It's like, really? We gotta deal with more? Okay.
You gotta do this again?
Ooh. Okay, what do I have to do here? Do I just avoid these? I guess I just avoid these. Ah! Ah! Oh. Oh yeah, that's what we have to attack. His weird tongue.
Ugh.
Alright. Oh! No, don't do that. Ow. Fucking Smash Brothers ass.
It really was. Ooh. Don't die.
And I think that's it. So, design documents that American McGee has posted for the potential third Alice game, Alice Asylum, indicate that... Mitty, can you not step on the keyboard, please?
Mitty wants to have an opinion.
Mitty,
stream now.
Mitty, please. I'm begging you. Get...
Mitty's going to turn on the music.
Prison, some half-wit bruiser will make you his sweetheart, and then you'll hang.
Indeed. A hysterical woman, former lunatic, roaring outrageous accusations against a respectable social architect and scientist. My God.
Here she is.
I scarcely believe it myself.
You.
Chaos.
Creature. Such evil will be punished.
By whom? By what? Psychotic, silly bitch. Your madness will be punished. Now leave. I'm expecting your replacement.
Taking that. He's like, where's my key? So we'll talk about the implications of this in just a moment. And into the train you go.
Fucking bye.
And so we emerge, and shit's weird now. It is a mix of London and Wonderland, which I believe is canonically referred to as Lunderland.
I was about to ask.
And I think this entire final bit is just clips of things Cheshire said from earlier in the game.
Again. No surprise, really. Only a very few find the way, and most of them don't recognize it when they do. Delusions too die hard. Only the savage regard the endurance of pain as the measure of worth. Forgetting pain is convenient, remembering it agonizing. But recovering the truth is worth the suffering, and our wonderland, though damaged, is safe in memory for now.
And that's Alice Madness Returns.
Hey.
So what I was saying before was that concept art and design documents posted by American McGee for the potential third Alice game indicate that the doll maker could potentially return just as sort of like a mental construct that Alice has still kicking around in her head of Bumby.
Okay.
Which,
interesting.
The real guy is dead because we pushed him in front of a train. So, like, that would be fine. So the implication there is that Alice transformed into her Wonderland state and Bumby could see it.
Ah.
Which is actually exactly what happened. Alice's Wonderland, her mental, like, Wonderland, seems to be pushing through to the real world. Which is some crazy magic bullshit, but is also pretty fucking cool, actually.
Why not?
That kind of plays off of, like, schizophrenia, though, where their reality gets distorted.
Mm-hmm. But I mean more along the lines of it's like it's actually physically manifesting in the real world.
That could also be interesting.
But yeah, lines up with that really well. Now, as I mentioned several times, there is some work being done on a potential third Alice game. But even before that, the most that we got for the longest time was after Madness Returns came out. The next thing that American McGee did was start up a Kickstarter to make a series of animated shorts that was essentially Alice Little going into new fanciful mental worlds based on like prominent historical figures from like the late 1800s. Audrey, you might remember this because I think I remember you like sharing the Kickstarter
I think I remember
a couple times.
You mentioned this, but I don't know if I was one who shared the Kickstarter.
I remember you sharing it back in the day, but
did I?
I think so, but
I think it was somebody else because I was not super into it at the time.
Possibly. But only two of those ended up being made. I forget what they were. One of them was stop motion, and then the other one seemed like it was made in like Miku Miku Dance. Like it looks like Ruby. It looks like early Ruby.
Gmod Alice.
Basically. So Alice, American McGee animated. It was Alice Otherlands is what it was called.
Okay.
The first one, God, which one was it? The first one was her visiting the mind of Jules Verne. That was the kind of like Ruby like animated one. Alice goes into the palaces of the metaverse.
Oh no.
And I'm just going to read the descriptions from the Alice Wiki here. Alice visits the mind of Jules Verne and guides him through the visuals of his novels as they discuss the nature of humanity and their fears. That one is very talky. There is a lot of like dialogue in that one. And the second one is the mind of Richard Wagner. Alice, while working at the London Royal Opera House, discovers the mind of Richard Wagner through his opera. That one is the one that is stop motion, and it is entirely soundtrack with its audio.
Huh.
And she like battles like cherubs and stuff, if I remember right. It's been a hot minute since I've seen any of them. Sadly, like I said, those were the only two that were made. It would have been nice to see like other ones. Wagner would be fucked up considering he was an anti-Semite. Woof. I don't think it touches on that. But I remember them being fine. Like, they were okay. I remember the CG animated one. The animation in that wasn't great, from what I recall. Like, you remember how, like, Alice's hair looks in this game with, like, the Unreal Engine ass, like, hair strands? It looked...
Oh, no.
I remember it looking worse in that, and I don't think the model was particularly good for Alice either.
Oh, no.
I feel like I remember her looking like a goddamn Who from Whoville.
Oh.
Yeah.
That ain't right.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and skip through the rest of these because these credits have, like, no music, and it's bugging me. But that's Alice Madness Returns. I still really like it. Like, quite a bit, actually.
It was
a
good.
Cool game.
Yeah. What are y'all's thoughts on this final entry in this stream series?
I prefer this one over the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's got a lot more going on for
crunchy.
it. It's not. Some of the textures can be crunchy before they load in, admittedly.
Yeah, but it doesn't stay crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the designs for everything felt a lot more cohesive than the first game, and the first game was good.
Mm-hmm. They were,
but this one was just like, now we know what the fuck we're doing, kind of thing.
They're more well realized, I would say.
Yeah, that too.
Also, you got Fuckboy, Carpenter.
Yeah.
And you got Goo Babies and Bitch Baby.
Yep. And we pushed a pedophile in front of a train.
Yeah.
I mean, what more could you ask for?
Exactly.
More games should let you do that, specifically.
All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the characters for Chapter 5. And then I think, is it just Chapter 5? Is there one for Chapter 6, or is it just Chapter 5? It's just Chapter 5. Okay. Dr. Wilson.
Chapter 6 only had the one guy.
It really did, and I think he was in Chapter 5 anyway, so we're going to get him as part of this. Dr. Wilson had a reputation as a capable and innovative physician, but to me his questions always seemed intrusive, his prodding ill-conceived, his practices dubious at best. I don't think he meant me harm. I was a great disappointment to him. Well, sucks, I guess. Just no matter the game, there's an option of push a pedo into a train. Nurse Cratchit, a feeble-minded, mean-spirited toady, like many of her ilk, barely suited for emptying bedpans and mopping up vomit. She was no friend to me. And, yeah, mental health institutions in the 1800s be like that.
Yeah.
The Orderly Tweedles. So the way that we have this split up is we've got Tweedledee in orderly form, Tweedledum in Wonderland form. But they were both. The superintendent's repulsive nephews are all cruel by disposition and training. Like all bullies, they're potentially dangerous. Fortunately, they're dumb as rocks. The Doll Girl. Female of the species, so to speak, is equally objectionable. Their depraved maker plays no favorites. Her voluminous clothing appears to conceal more than her body would demand. The Bitch Babies. To construct a flying, vomiting, killing machine in the guise of four-legged female infant is certainly the proof of a diseased mind, if more proof were needed. Got, like, screws in its eyes. It's got, like, a weird metal spinny thing. The Doll Maker. This heinous criminal assumed the benign title of a decent craftsman to deceive the world and perhaps himself. The lie must be exposed, the truth will out, or I will perish. Insane Children. Once the hapless tools of my nemesis, these mistreated, insulted, and long-suffering juveniles have lost sight of all hope of returning to normal. I know them better than I'd like, and not as well as I should. The Insane Child Leader. If the metaphor has it right that in the kingdom of the blind, the one-eyed are kings, there's certainly an analog among the insane children, though whether their king has assumed her role by virtue of being less insane is debatable. Toy Soldiers. I think these guys were just kind of standing around. Like, these weren't, like, active...
yeah, they were just around.
Participants. It's hardly surprising this fellow couldn't pass muster. He showed himself a timid warrior and unfit for any duty more exacting than watching smoke rise. He's also got a head full of nails, and his face is gone. So, I mean, not really fit for duty as it is.
No, he's doing what he can. Which is standing.
The doll boy. This would be a cut enemy. This guy wasn't actually in there. Not surprisingly, this jerry-built, nailed-together, malevolent automaton masquerading as a child violates every mother's wise admonition. Her injunction, "Don't play with scissors," would fall on deaf ears if he had any. He cares nothing for sense. He doesn't have any of that either. I wish I had a hammer. Some of these, like, cut enemies make me wonder, like, what their mechanic would be. Like, obviously, we had the doll girl, so we know what mechanic she would have. But, like, based on her character profile seems to sort of, like, narratively follow this one because she's referred to as the female of the species, quote-unquote. So the implication seems to have been that the doll boy would be introduced first and have a different mechanic from the doll girl. So it makes me kind of wonder, like, what the difference between the two variants would be.
Maybe they'll come back.
Maybe. Here's the dog baby that I pointed out.
I want the dog baby.
This grotesque aberration of nature seemed to have already been incapacitated before I arrived. Perhaps turned on and made a mockery of by its fellow abominations. A tragedy that such lovely ears should be wasted on such a pitiful face. It does have really nice ears,
it's a lovely
actually.
face.
Those are some very nice ears, though. Looks like that toy from Toy Story. You're right. I know
a little bit.
And then, I think that's it. Here's this fucking asshole. Fuck this guy.
Fuck that guy.
Glad he's dead.
Push him in front of another train.
Just keep doing it. You can just load in to, like, the final section of that level just to watch him get pushed from in front of a train again and again. Like, you can just do that.
There's a section of Alice's Mind Palace where she's just pushing him in front of that train over and over just to make herself feel better.
There you go. That's her happy place.
That's her happy place.
That's where she goes to feel better. Just eternally pushing a pedophile in front of a train.
She's got her shit figured out.
Well, that's gonna be it for today's stream. We've finished Alice Madness Returns. We've finished the American McGee's Alice series as it stands.
Did.
Hopefully, we get another game at some point. I'm looking forward to seeing how that live-action TV series plays out. Maybe if things are, depending on how things are for, like, all of us when that starts airing, maybe we can just do like a just chatting stream each week. Like, discussing...
Like, not quite a watch party, but...
Not quite a watch party, but just kind of like a discussion thing. I don't know, maybe. Maybe I'll have, like, a PNG tuber at that time.
Hey.
Maybe.
Yeah. I would like to. I would like to. Hint, hint at y'all. I think you still need to get back to me on, like, the final pricing for that, because I feel like the initial pricing you gave me was just like, I feel like you were undercharging, honestly.
We'll discuss.
Discussions will happen, but not on stream.
We will discuss. Yeah.
Not on stream.
Yes.
But I definitely want, if we do get that third game, I definitely want to do that when it comes out, and hopefully it's good. Hopefully we continue the trend of them, like, you know, going with, like, the kind of edgier, like, topics, but still managing to cover them pretty well, because, like, as we've discussed it multiple times throughout both the first game and this one, like, a lot of these topics, mental health, sex trafficking, abuse, that sort of thing, they're heavy topics to cover, and, like, higher budget stuff has done worse with handling them. But these games, despite the fact that, like, you know, they're, you know, you wouldn't necessarily, like, look at this game and think that it is, like, maybe not a nuanced, like, discussion of the topic, but it doesn't handle them nearly as bad as you would maybe expect them to at first glance.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping that whenever Alice Asylum does come out, that they continue that trend and we get some more like genuinely pretty well put together like explorations of, you know, maybe some pretty heavy topics.
Yeah.
We're trusting you, American
We can
McGee.
hope. Please, American McGee, please don't fuck this up. So many devs have already fucked this up.
You're 2 for 2 so far, and we really appreciate it. Let's see if we can continue batting 3,000. 3,000? 1,000?
3,000.
Football.
You can't take it back. 3,000. Batting 3,000 in football.
Oh boy.
Goal.
So I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I'd like to thank Audrey and B for joining me once again. Thank you both.
Thank you for having us.
Art for the
super fun.
Yeah, it's been these. I feel like I say it every week. These are some of my favorite streams to do. Honestly.
Yay!
It's appreciated every time.
Art for the stream.
Hanging out with you.
Yeah. Art for the stream, Acid Shark, was done by Cosmindart on Twitter. That's COSMINDART. Fantastic work. Has been putting out a lot of really good adopts recently. So if you're of the mind to adopt OCs, I would highly recommend checking his stuff out. Audrey, B, where can people find y'all?
Team Capel everywhere. Don't email us.
Don't do it.
Please don't email us. We're working on it. Eventually a website.
I want y'all to actually get a working email up and running and then still include that as part of your sign off.
We technically have one.
Technically we have an email.
Don't use it though.
Just anytime anything comes in.
It's closed right now.
No, don't do it.
Just ignore it. You can keep up with the Shark Stream either by subscribing here on Twitch. We have special emotes at tiers 1, 2, and 3. Or you can follow me on Twitter at @sane_intolerant or on YouTube at youtube.com/saneintolerant, where I post all the streams after they happen. Upcoming streams, I've got Resident Evil 2 tomorrow, and then on Sunday I'm going to be continuing God of War. And then next week, I want to say we might be getting a little bit more back to normal. Probably still not going to be doing Legend of Zelda just yet. Not getting back to that just yet on Wednesdays, but we're going to be moving God of War to Thursdays starting next week, I think. And then next Friday, do y'all want to move in to the next game we were discussing, or?
Sure. I'm open next Friday. It's the following Friday that we won't be able to do anything.
Well,
8th is a no-go.
8th is a no-go. Got it. Well, I'll just have to find something else to do on that date. But in the meantime, I've got something else I can get lined up. I've got another game I've been meaning to get started. Excuse me. But starting next week, Team Catpull will return, and we are going to be playing a game that we've actually attempted tackling in the past, though that was, I think, when I was a little bit less committed to streaming, and it just kind of fell apart, and I definitely wasn't saving the VODs for anything. We are going to be starting the Castlevania Lords of Shadow series, so we're gonna be having some fun vampire times. I'm gonna be
Vampire times. I remember jack shit about it, so.
Well,
something Dracula.
Dracula will happen eventually. I'm going to be playing through the entire first game on easy difficulty because I played through it all on normal already, and I don't want to do that again because that game is a little bit bullshit at times with its difficulty, especially when you get to the DLC.
Nothing wrong at all playing a game on goddamn easy.
Goddamn easy.
You are in there to have fun.
Exactly. So tune in for that. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. I want to thank everybody for coming by, and I will see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same shark time, same shark channel. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.